What's up,
Hey.
y'all? We live. Movie Bay is setting her stuff up right now, so she will be tapping in whenever she gets it together. But what's up? I'm probably gonna butcher your name, but you always be showing love in the comments. Like what he said. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Y'all know what to do. All three videos. Movie Bay is getting hers up right now. Mother better about taking smiling at time. Slim, there's no rules in fight, but if you're gonna be 300 pounds, you should be pulling it. I know. We gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. What's up, Zimmy?
Not really.
17 of y'all. What's up, y'all? Next week is the finale. It does look good. That Johnson's finale look good. Well,
Yes.
there was nothing but Summers in the Bears. That'll just be up Summers' ass. That is true. The baddest. What's up? Yeah, I'm back to. I be in the gym all the time,
After
but
you
I
ate
switch.
fried chicken.
That's for me. But yeah, I don't know if y'all notice it, but like I go through my spurts throughout the year where sometimes I'm a lot more light, sometimes I'm a lot more bulked up. But yeah, I'm in a cutting bulking stage right now, so you'll be seeing me looking a little bit more
Cutting
cut
and bulking at the same time.
over the next couple months, huh?
Cutting and
It's a
bulking.
light bulk, but like I like to bulk while I'm cutting
So
too.
what's your
So that my
goal?
muscles are a lot more 10% body fat. Back when I was playing sports.
Okay, friend.
Because my 30th birthday is on the wrist. That's the next goal.
You
I'm trying to
old.
look good for my 30th birthday. Y'all, did I tell you that? I think I told Movie Bay, but in Miami, we won a trip for 8 days, 7 nights, anywhere in the Caribbean. And we going to probably St. Thomas. We wanted to go to Aruba, but we
Who,
going to St. Thomas for my 30th birthday.
you and
Me
your
and my
family?
sister.
Oh, your sister.
Yeah, me, my sister, my mom, and my dad. We're going to go.
Oh, how y'all win
Because
it?
we'll be 30. A raffle on the boat. We was on a boat, and they did a
Rock,
raffle,
rock.
and my mama won.
Oh, she ate that 10 out
You
of
finally
10.
got alive. Yep, she did. So yeah, we got to, all we got to pay is taxes. It's literally essentially all free. What's up?
That's what happened
9
with my
o'clock
sister.
in.
A free trip, and she won $1,000 while gambling. She didn't do the raffle thing, but she was gambling, and she won like $1,000 credit on her next cruise, and she won a free cruise for 2 people.
Hell yeah, that's that look. Doing
Mm.
your homework. Yep, get that schoolwork done. What's
Not
up,
your homework.
Samaya?
I thought school
Yeah, I
over.
thought Slim had some. She probably about to be done for the semester. I thought Slim had got some hits in on Rolly. And that one round she did. We'll get to it. What's up, Ebony? Zaria, what's up? What do you think about Big Legs having beef with Scotty? I haven't really paid attention to her beef with Scotty per se. I'm assuming it's probably something that we haven't seen yet, which we'll probably see later on in the season, but we'll see.
I'm confused with a lot of her.
Hey. Huh?
I'm confused with a lot of her beefs, but we're gonna get into it when we talk about this because I'm gonna just call her out on being a hypocrite.
Yeah, we'll get into that, especially when movie they get in here. I think they get to Hawaii before I leave. But yeah, that's dope. Nomi, me and you both going out. We're going out the country for the 30th.
Who?
Nomi going for her 30th to Jamaica.
Oh, I don't want to go there
Why not?
because I'm
Slim got
gay.
some hits in, but she ain't win no. I agree.
Because I'm gay.
Online school, okay.
Why would I want to go
She
there?
in online school.
Oh,
It's all
online.
the girls gaslighting Slim for me during their altercation. Slim got some hits in. She did the best she could.
Thank you, boo. I got you
We
some.
missed y'all too. I was gonna be in here with y'all, but I planned to do the live last Monday with Legend of Movie Bay, but I was so dead tired when I finished doing those 2 recaps. I knew I was gonna be tired when I finished because I got home around like 1 p.m. Got home immediately and started rewatching the episode, doing the notes, getting on. It took me from like I want to say 1 to 7 to be finished with both and have them both posted. And I went and got food and came back, and it was almost 8 o'clock, and they still wasn't posted. So I was like, I'm glad I told you I would do it this week because I would have had no energy on it. Legend of Movie Bay would have been looking at me like, what's going on? But I miss y'all. That's why we back now. And we stalling right now till Movie Bay gets up in here. If
We
they
would
was
have
just
done that.
swinging, y'all would have, because I'd have been dead. Because I went straight to sleep. Literally, as soon as I finished eating, I went to sleep. It was just swinging. I think the Slim would have kept Rolly had been pulling her hair a lot of way. Yeah, Rolly was using her weight to her advantage when it came to Slim.
I
I
mean,
respect Slim because she knew her eyes. I respect her too for at least getting in there. Like, that's what it is. What's up, Lil Red? What's up, Misbehave? Legend, I love that headphones.
thank you, Bill. I got it from 5 minutes.
Subscribe to Kaya's page, y'all. It's on my community page. Kaya is posting her recaps now. Go do that. Also, go subscribe to Tamia. She puts her stuff out too. And like I said, if y'all starting YouTube channels, let me know. I got a little base over here. Legend got a little base. Movie Bay got a little base. We're gonna all shout y'all out. Because I remember Rolly spoke on her dad first, and then Slim spoke on her son. That's the thing. I can't remember. I couldn't remember
I
who
could
did
have
it
that's how
particularly.
it happened, Devin. But when she was explaining on the show, I was confused the way that she was explaining it because I could have sworn, oh, I'm over here eating it. It's good. The food good. But
What you
anyway,
eating?
some rasta pasta, some fried fish, and my garlic bread.
Are you over there eating for real? You
Yeah,
eating?
I'm sorry. Like,
Finish your thought.
I'm hungry, but no, I could have sworn that's how it happened because I remember them talking about it like after a little bit after Baddies South or whatever because they got into it, and that's when Rolly was talking about her dad and all their airing out all her business, and then basically said fuck her dad. Then that's when she called Rolly's son a faggot basically. That's how that happened, but Rolly explained it differently. I was confused. I was like, maybe
I feel
I'm
like both of them. I feel like both of them had reasons to be upset, but like the way we're gonna get into it when Movie Bay get up here. I was feeling bad for Slim.
I,
Predictions on who we think is
I
gonna
didn't
win the
feel
Movie
that
Bay.
bad now. Hold on.
No, I felt bad for her.
I felt
I was feeling bad for her.
I felt like slightly bad, but also she wanted it. So I didn't feel that bad.
Well, I mean, that's the thing though. I'm like, I feel bad because of what was happening. Because you could tell Rolly knew that she was getting, like, she knew she was getting to her, and that whole time she was like, you could tell Slim. But the thing is, too, you could tell even though after Slim said what she said, you still know Slim still got real love for Rolly. And when you got real love for somebody like that, that shows you that they really don't fuck with you like that. I'm like, damn, that's hard. But answer this question: predictions on who? Yeah, it's an obvious answer though. I think. Well, that's okay. That's the thing. I want and think that Neek should win, but we talking about Joseline. It could be anybody, honestly.
Honestly, she might give it to Envy. I'm just playing. She don't like Envy. She honestly, I think it's either gonna be Neek or Andrea.
Yeah, she made that a point in last night's episode that those two were her favorites. I know some people say Johnson's show is boring, but I honestly like it better. Yeah, it's 10 times better. I don't know how people say that show is boring. This season, if you want to talk about this season, it's far from boring. Far from boring. And if you want to talk about a cohesive season on Zeus, they've had a pretty solid season. Like this season is right up there with season 2 for me.
What you talking about?
Like
Jocelyn?
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Movie
like
Bay in the building.
even when they're not fighting, the show is still interesting to me.
Yeah, exactly. The scenes where they don't even fight because they have dialogue and they have storylines. That's why it's interesting. I'm a big bag legend. What you do? Oh, I'm late watching these comments.
Yeah, you
Bad
are.
Dolly did too much this episode. Would have Anna did better.
Girl.
Would Anna have done better than? I think Anna would have definitely done better against Rolly. Because Anna can handle herself. When it comes to fighting, Anna's smart enough to keep her head up too. That's the thing. I feel like. So what you laughing
First
at?
of all, my girl too smart. You wouldn't catch her dead fighting Rolly.
She's at least smart enough to move though.
That's why I said when everybody was like, she needs to get out there with Rolly or whatever, because her and Rolly was tussling at that one reunion, and she was sticking and moving Rolly, and they was like, she needs to get out there with Rolly. I said, no, she don't. She don't get out there with Rolly. And this is exactly the reason why Slim proved my point. And Slim is thicker down or whatever, and
He
she was
definitely is.
tossed like salad. She was still getting tossed around.
Cause she's still 100 pounds soaking wet.
I know, but I'm saying they wanted Honest to get out there with Rolling. I said, no, my girl too
Ain't
smart.
nothing under there. Go.
My girl too
Y'all
smart.
check
No.
the chat. Check the group chat.
Okay, I see it.
All right, that dog. Oh, excuse me. I'm
Ooh.
sorry, y'all. I've been burping a lot. Jan in the building. I saw Jan. Where she at?
Just
Hey,
nasty.
y'all.
That's what happened when you
just playing
turn.
shit.
Never mind, you ain't 30.
I'm about to be.
That's what happens. You get you some
I just
Pepto
gotta
on
find-
deck.
Oh wait. Hold on. I'm sending you my email.
Mm.
At Gmail.
Exactly. I can't wait for Rose to beat Reagan's ex too.
Oh, I can't wait for that. That was my favorite part of the whole sneak peek. And the way she did it. I'm like, that's how you do it. Like the video, y'all.
Y'all could
All
tell
right,
Zeus
we
don't like
saw them
Slim. Had it been on in that position, they would have never let that happen like that. But Slim knew they were only bringing her back to embarrass her. But also with that, I guess we're getting into it more in the episode. But like Slim was coming back to auditions and auditioning. She was calling out Natalie and Rolly basically to get a storyline. Granted, I think the fight went on way too long, going 5 rounds with her little ass was insane. But she definitely was asking for it.
Right. All right, I'm getting this slide up. Hold on. Movie Base sent me the slide, and I got it. It's been a while since I've presented on StreamYard, so bear with me. Y'all keep reading the comments while I get this together. Movie Base, you coming on camera tonight?
Rose should have gave her a heads up. Nope. Raven don't need a heads up. She run that motherfucker mouth. She shouldn't have been on that. Somebody will go pop her in that shit. I'm tired of Raven running that motherfucking mouth and thinking she just because she an OG, she not gonna get touched. Girl, literally, you got choke slam by Joseline and came back. You don't respect yourself. So, bitch, you don't need a heads up. I'm gonna grab your pixie cut and whoop your ass. I'm glad.
She straight said, I was like, oh my God.
My exactly what Neek reaction was. I was like, I said,
oh my God. That episode gonna be good. That episode is gonna be so good. All right, present.
I'm about to say I have did y'all watch Smile LA?
No. Watch that.
About it real quick. Let me talk about it real quick.
Go ahead.
My Google. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm about to say I'm almost there.
Y'all can see my screen.
Go to slide 15. Slide 15.
Hold on, is it on the screen?
Slide 15.
Yep.
Yes,
can y'all see it on the screen?
Yes, it is.
Y'all gonna have to read the comments while we sharing because I gotta control it now. But
I'm about to it's loading now. Like I'm.
It's working for you.
What was that symbol that popped up?
But then you let me know, and then
so if
I'll stop sharing. It's working for you? Okay, I'm stopping sharing.
Well, Smile Out LA. Did y'all watch Smile Out LA in the comments? I can't really see the comments right now because I'm on my phone right now.
They ain't saying nothing about that.
Have y'all watched in the comments? Have y'all watched Smile LA?
But basically, I think it's a good show thus far. I am gonna watch the next episode. It's like a typical, extreme home makeover or say yes to the dress type show. I like how it's formatted. They had 2 stories this episode. One was Tyler and one was William or just Will. So yeah, basically they both had something different going on. Like her teeth had been decaying since she was a kid. So it's just I was like, how did that even happen? And then William, a lot of people are talking about William because I'm about to leave Abby on
here. Movie wait. Where'd she go? Okay, there she go. I was like, where you go? Can't hear you. You muted. Yeah, we can't hear you. Can you hear her?
Okay.
No. Okay, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. But I'm sorry, I got distracted by the comments. William,
About the girls being depaid.
like they get the consolation, consult. What's the word I'm looking for?
Consultation.
Consultation, and then they get the consultation, and then he works on their teeth, and then at the very end, okay, Whitney, every time I wear my hair like this, that's what they say. But at the very end, they kind of do like a quick little makeover session, and they present their new smiles in front of family and friends. So also though, it was a girl named Tyler who was on there. She was interested in being in cosmetology. So he presented her with a $23,100 check. It was an odd number. I was like, that's an oddly specific number. They really Googled the tuition and gave her that exact amount. Towards her cosmetology school though. So I thought that was nice. And can you see my slides?
Yeah, I was waiting until you finished. Once you finish, we'll bring it up.
You putting it up.
You done? Okay. Oh, you got it. Okay, boom.
And then William over there, he actually had been through a whole lot. Like he been through domestic violence where his teeth was knocked out. He survived a house fire, so he has no hair follicles. So don't talk about his hair, y'all. He also has like a lot of medical conditions. He suffers from seizures and all type of stuff, right? So that's him at the bottom.
Wait, hold on. Are they both the same? These two pictures, are they the same people for each person? Or for
that's
each
before and after.
Like really?
Mm-hmm. Like she basically didn't have no teeth in her mouth. Like he had to take out all her teeth because they were all decaying. So yeah.
And what he get the check for again?
Cosmetology.
Oh wow, that's nice. Okay.
Cosmetology school.
And
well,
then
good to see.
They gave him his at-home studio because he wants to do music. So yeah, but a lot of people were talking about when he started seizing during the process, they had to stop it and of course take him to the hospital, and then he came back another day and finished the procedure. But a lot of people were talking about him drooling when he was crying, and I was thinking because they thought it was like fake, but after all the things he said that he done been through, it could really be like part of any other conditions that he got. So y'all be nice to William. He's been through a lot. Oh yeah, ETV was on the episode because she knows William, so she brought him to the consultation.
So that's what because I know Diamond got what's the show now that's TV. So she's been on 3 shows at one time on one Sunday. Deja Vu airs on Sunday, Baddies, and now she was on this episode. Go ahead, Diamond, get your money. And I know Ivory got a show that I saw on Twitter. Didn't that premiere this week too on Now That's TV? So she on 2 shows.
Love and War.
Hey, shout out to them.
All right, I think it's a good show thus far. If y'all like, and it's not that gory. It's not as gory as Rolly's show at all.
That's why I was hesitant. Because when you said it in the chat, I went and looked it up, and then I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see this. Because if it's all showing the teeth and stuff, and like what somebody said in the comments, don't watch this while you eating. I can't watch stuff like that.
See, but
if it's not all like that, I can skip through those scenes.
I agree, but they did it for like a small amount. Like it wasn't like just straight. It was just like, okay, pull a tooth, and then that's about all y'all get. But yeah,
but they actually focused on the stories.
Yeah. She gave her whole backstory. Like the girl, she was like a dance captain, and then once her teeth just started falling out, she lost her confidence, and so on and so forth. And like I said, William, he'd have been through a whole lot, child. Lord bless his soul.
All right. Well, let's move on to since I saw it in the comments before we started talking about what we're really here for. The Erica show, you're gonna see me reviewing it. I took a peek at that teaser because I saw it was on there. It looks like it's a pretty interesting show. It looks like a lot of mess going on. It's the co-ed type of stuff that me and Mookie Baby been talking about for the past year and a half. How we wanted to see some co-ed type stuff on the show, and that's what we got. But I can't support. Look at your face. It's Mookie Baby's connection. Mookie Baby disappeared. But I can't support her. The gorilla comment that she made towards towards Spice. I can't give her a view. But
Just say towards
yes,
Ice
like all 3 videos. I meant Spice, but Ice Spice came in my mind. I cannot watch nothing, no rotten teeth, no shade. Like number 1870. Hey, we need 77 likes. It's 92 total right now. So we need 92 likes on all 3 videos, y'all. All 3. But yeah, let's go. Let's talk about what we're gonna talk about first. Baddies or Joseline?
It goes Joseline.
Let's go, Joseline.
I forgot you doing it. I mean, I was doing it now.
Yeah, you back on it now. Thoughts? What's y'all's thoughts on? Because we can really kind of do a group thought when it comes to the whole episode. Honestly,
I think they.
What's y'all's thoughts? You said they dragging the show.
Now they're dragging the show out, and it's starting to lose my interest.
It's about to end next week.
Because the past 3 episodes literally could have been 1 episode. Not gonna hurt.
Yeah.
We don't need to see the whole performance. We don't need to see the whole photo shoot. We don't need to see all of that. Montage it up and let's move on to the next thing. Danny finally got herself together and has the nerve to try to talk about how somebody been looking.
Right.
Right. I was looking at my phone like, what? Who are you talking about? 2 or 3 looks, baby. You ain't had no looks. You ain't pulled
none.
No look. Yo, you got on 1 good wig, and now you feel like you could talk about anybody or look up anything. Like, what are you talking about? And all your custom outfits, baby, you should just go to the store and buy some. Because what are you really giving? Nothing. What are you serving? Not a damn. And all of this, Neek, I don't know. That whole conversation had me like, this is weird. The whole combo had me like, this is weird. It's I don't know. It was really weird. And I know Jen was very upset. Yeah, when she was talking about you want to be like all the other girls in Baltimore. And I was like, you can have this, but you're not professional. The professionalism is lacking. Girl, stop.
I just feel like Danny was projecting a lot. I feel like somebody had this conversation with Danny once before. So Danny was trying to just do that to Neek to embarrass her. Like she probably felt embarrassed one time. A lot of people do that. Anytime somebody comes at you unprovoked, 9 times out of 10, it has been done to them and they want to do it to somebody else so that way they can make people feel how they felt. It's very envious of Danny to do that.
That is true.
Especially in this orange wig where she looks a mess. If she looked better and had a cute outfit on and saying this technique, maybe I'll take her advice. But if you're looking how you looking,
that's what I was gonna say.
I'm not taking your advice at all.
Yeah.
That's the best. I agree with Movie Bay. That was the best she's ever looked, and I said in my recap too. That and the black wig that she's been wearing recently in the confessionals, those are the only times that she's looked decent on the show. So for her to sit and talk to Neek of all people about how she looked when on her worst day she's still killing you.
Right.
I was like, the audacity of you. And Neek, people, I see why people were saying like her sitting there letting Danny talk to her that way was weird. But I see it as Neek pretty much saying, y'all telling me I'm unprofessional. I'm showing you that I'm professional. I'm not going to give you this energy that you wanted me to give you. She was doing that stuff hoping that Neek would snap out on her. And the fact that she didn't and was sitting there looking at her like, bitch, you look stupid. You are stupid. I like that she was like, look at the picture. She looking at her like, be for real. Like, be for real. And when she got up after Danny was telling her, go to work. And Neek was like, yeah, the work that you wish you was doing. Yeah, I'm going to go. Bye. Like, that's how you do it. Don't give her the energy she's looking for.
Talking about her be happy. Girl, every synthetic wig you had is nappy. And your shit is only custom made because your skinny ass can't fit nothing in the stores. Let's really talk about it. Then Andrea talking about she want a friendly fade.
There's nothing friendly about a fade. Like, I don't know what he be talking about.
I was with Envy when she said, what we gonna do?
Like, there's nothing. If you put your hands on me, ain't shit about to be friendly.
And then she was just
and y'all aren't even friends.
It's no beef. I like her. I just want to. What? Now she's stepping on my toes. Oh, that's a way of saying that you're jealous.
Right.
Yeah.
And my person. That's a way of saying that you're jealous. You don't have no beef against her. You like her. You get along with her. Ain't no problems. she just stepping on my toes now. It's all about what she said. It's not personal, it's work related, professional, whatever. So you jealous.
Yeah, and she sees her as a threat. She sees her as a threat because you see how she would when she was away, and a lot of people have been saying it online too today. The difference between Andrea when it's just Andrea by herself and Andrea with Danny is completely different. Like when Danny's there, that's when she's all about wanting to pick with Neek, wanting to pick and do this. But as you saw when she was with Neek, they had no issues at all. She even sat there and seemed like she was being genuine whenever they had that moment on the beach. But and that's the thing too. Like with Neek gives them respect. They just don't want to accept it because they're jealous of her. That's just really what it is. Because like what she said at the when Joseline asked them, "Who would you get the 50K?" Neek out her own mouth said Andrea as one of her options. I'm like, that's wild.
I was like, yeah, because she needed.
Yeah, because like Joseline said, like you need to. Joseline gave her a read about herself. She said, "You're 25 years old. You got a kid. You got a husband. You need to figure out what you want to do with your life." Like she basically talking to like a parent would be talking to their kid.
You know.
And then what was y'all's thoughts on? Hold on, before we get to the end, or before we talk about Joseline too. What was y'all's thoughts on Neek opening up to Andrea? And would y'all have done that considering the fact that? Oh, you didn't see that part?
I must have skipped it. I don't know.
That was the part of substance. She opened up to her about her losing her child.
Miscarriage or something? Or how?
Essentially, if I'm remembering correctly, what was the word that they used? But essentially, like she's crying, saying that like she had saw a baby. I was watching her on live earlier today. She had said that she had saw a baby while they was out there, and every time she sees a baby, it kind of there it is. What Jan said, ectopic pregnancy. She saw a baby out there, and it kind of just triggered those emotions, and she started crying. And she had said on her live today that, of course, production, once they saw her crying, they wanted her to talk about it. So she ends up talking about it with Danny, pretty much stating like she's been battling with it, essentially kind of alluding to her possibly not being able to get over that, which then makes sense as to why she might lean towards liquor a little bit more. But Danny was actually in the moment, seemingly being genuine. She was giving her sound advice, telling her it's not her fault because she was talking about how she feels like it could be her fault sometimes, how she sits and wonders what it would have been because she didn't know what the sex of the baby was going to be. It was a nice moment for a Zeus show because Danny actually did give her support in the moment. Like I said in my recap, I don't know if I would have told her that. Somebody that is a real close friend, that's somebody that I would tell personal information like that to. But Nick did, and it seemed like in the moment, Dan was being genuine. But we'll see next week. But just about Joseline in the photo shoot, what was your thoughts on the photo shoot and the looks?
I like the purple look on her. She looked really cute in that purple.
I like the metallic one. I skipped everything else though, so I don't know what they talked about.
Which one was the metallic one? The first one? Bless you.
Thank you. I think when she was getting dressed, she was like they pulling me and tugging me, whatever that look was.
I like the way you are. The way you are. Y'all know I could be real sexy.
I like the purple. But I like the white one-piece bathing suit she had too. Like Joseline, and I like this look that they was going for, like how she did look softer, and like watching it, I was happy for her. Like when Legend sent that video yesterday of her doing the performance to "I Like the Way You Are," and they started chanting it back to her, and you could see how excited she was that they were actually doing it. And then watching this too, it's like you feel happy for her because we all watched her on Love and Hip Hop, where she was talking about how she's gonna be this superstar and yada yada yada. And we was like, okay, delusional, but okay. But she kind of found her lane to where what she wants can actually work for her. And to see it actually happening in real time now, I was like, okay, I'm actually proud of her. I'm happy for her.
Stevie wasn't doing it for her. His music was horrible.
Exactly.
And getting a little bit deeper, it's not even that. She wasn't supposed to be with that man. So you ain't gonna get your blessings until you let go of the old ways. All the past stuff that's holding you back and holding you down, your blessings not gonna come until you're ready for it.
That is the
It's
truth.
almost New Year, y'all. Let go of them old ways. Let go of them
And
old
Cardi
friends.
B
Let go of them
shared
old
the song on
babes.
her thing too. I feel like if she was smart, she would try to get Cardi B on the collab of "I Like the Way You Are," so the way it could blow up even more
I like that.
and do a music
Yeah,
video.
regardless, it's a good song. It's a good
Cardi
song.
be able to fund you a good music video.
Yep. And you know what else? That other song that she had, it was a song that she had kind of played in between the transition scene from the first to the second. What was it called? It had a nice beat to it too. Johnson got some. She got some catchy music. She got some
I'm
catchy
ready for
music.
"I Like the Way You Are." I'm tired of streaming it off my phone illegally.
She said she was gonna drop it. She said she's gonna drop it. So we'll see.
I've been
But
streaming.
like what Movie Bay said. I don't think she said it in the group chat, but she definitely told me she should drop "I Like the Way You Are" on Natalie's birthday because Natalie dropped Baddies Midwest on her birthday. Do that.
And
But y'all got anything else I want to add before we move to Baddies?
Oceans talking about girl.
She should have got and she should have went and jumped in the ocean because who like what are you talking about? Talking about I feel like you shouldn't be here, yada yada, but you can't dance. You can't dance. You shouldn't be here. If anybody shouldn't be there still, it's you.
Right. And then I guess like y'all said, or I guess they had to wait till tomorrow to fight. Everybody was, oh, I'm sick, or oh, I'm drunk, or oh, I'm this. They just needed content for they going away party.
Yep. But they build into it. They was building towards the finale. The finale looks good. What we saw from that preview, that's what I'm ready to see. That's what I'm ready to see. It's a Royal Rumble on the beach, essentially.
How y'all feel about the reunion? Because I mean, granted, the reunion might be good because a lot of girls went home. However, I just felt that it was weird because y'all literally have been touring. Y'all just stopped touring like a couple days ago before y'all shot the reunion. So it's like y'all been seeing these people that y'all don't like.
They can't fight.
It's called being professional.
They can't fight on the reunion. That's why I like Joseline's Cabaret better because they know how to get to that bag. And
yep, called being
they know if you fight, you're gonna get kicked off of the tour. So they can't fight. So they have to.
Was that a rule? Was that a legit rule that she said?
Yeah, yes. Joseline said that. Joseline said that. She said y'all can't fight on tour. They argue, obviously, like they have argued on tour because there has been videos that have surfaced of them arguing on tour, but they're not allowed to fist fight on tour because you can
which is good.
Yeah, so that's why
I like the way they've done this
to fight.
Now that we're thinking about it, now that we're talking about it, I'm thinking about it. I like that they finished the whole tour, and then whenever they finished the tour, they immediately went to filming the reunion, so that all of the beef that they might already have festered in and haven't really let out, they can do it on the reunion, which is smart too because the season is essentially over. Everybody has essentially seen everything that has aired. Whereas Baddies, they film the reunion, 4 or 5 weeks before the reunion airs. So they still have all them other episodes that they don't know what's being seen. Kind of like y'all remember how Bad Girls Club, towards the end of Bad Girls Club, they started filming the reunions before the season even aired. So they didn't even see what was really going on, what was said in the confessionals, which would then build more drama for the reunion. But I like the way they're doing it. Like Joseline, she killing it. Natalie needs to take a page out of Joseline's book from this season alone. Like the way this season was shot. Huh?
Natalie got to fight if she want to do that because she ain't got no control of the girls.
That is true. She relinquished her control in this episode. So yeah, we can transition into that now. We can transition into Baddies now. Before we transition, it's 117 of y'all live viewers right now. Make sure to thumbs up the videos. Go do that. It's free of charge. If you're not subscribed to one of the three of us, please do so. The links for each page is in one of our bios. So click on whichever one you're not. But yeah, let's talk about Baddies. We come back from last week where we left off with Rolly versus Slim. What was y'all's thoughts on this?
I thought they went too many rounds. I do feel bad for Slim for getting tossed around that many times and getting beat up that many times. But also in the same breath, she was definitely asking for it. She came back and she auditioned for the show many times, and also she called out Natalie and Rowley um on Instagram multiple times to get back on the show. But as far as the where the beef started between Rowley and Slim, I think Rowley is not as innocent as she's saying she is. She's not telling the story, and to the average viewer, they're gonna probably believe Rowley a little more. But people who are like actually fans of the show and who keep up with the blogs and everything, they're gonna know that Rowley was bullshitting the whole time. But I feel like they should have been able to get more Slim side of the story, so that way we could see with receipts, because I feel like they were providing more receipts for Rowley than they were for Slim. So I
Please in the comments, somebody remind me who started it up right there. Rowley spoke on Slim's dad first and mentioned him SAing her when she was younger. Because I couldn't recollect who started what, but all in all, hold on, let me get this dog out. I feel like both of them owed each other an apology. And the fact that Rowley think that she the only one that deserves an apology is BS.
Right. And that's what blew me with Slim too, because whenever they sat them down, Rowley literally said out of her own mouth, I'm not apologizing. I don't feel like I have to apologize for anything. But you sat and repeatedly, not only before this scene, but even in the scene, you repeatedly said, fuck your dad, daddy. Like, that stuff is crazy. So why? And then like what Slim said, that's why I said what I said. Like, I say that because you say stuff like this, which regardless, both of them are wrong. Her saying fuck is wrong, but her saying fuck her dad, and regardless of whatever history they have, she knew that because Slim looked at her as a friend. And then yet again, we see that Rowley is nobody's friend because she threw the shit back in her face in front of everybody trying to embarrass her. You can tell she got a kick out of just literally beating her ass the whole time and making her feel like a fool in front of everybody. That's why I felt bad for Slim. I don't even like her. Like the whole time I'm sitting there like, Rowley, this is why I don't like Rowley. Like I said all season, she's been very tolerable. She's been likable. She hadn't gotten on my nerves. But that's why I said I would never say I like her, because I always know she's still the same person.
Somebody said they made up during Bad versus Wild, and I remember that. But Rowley threw Slim under the bus during the Baddies Caribbean trying to defend Gretchen saying the N-word, saying that Slim shouldn't be able to say it because her dad not black. And that's just so funny because just the other day, Rowley's hanging out
with Gretchen. Exactly.
Gretchen says it or whatever, but you got Slim having a problem with Slim saying it. I don't know. Rowley's just a hypocrite and she just contradicts herself a lot. Just like the whole thing with wanting to fight Slim 5 fucking rounds. But when E.T. wanted to fight you for all those multiple rounds, you don't want to give E.T. those rounds because you kept saying, E.T. my sister, I love her, I don't want to fight you. But to be honest, you and Slim were closer. We knew y'all as 1 and 0 because that was when you was big. I mean, you still big, but it was when you was bigger. So y'all was literally 1 and 0. You and E.T. never was 1 and 0 or whatever. Y'all wasn't that motherfucking close. So the fact that you wanted to run multiple rounds with Slim but couldn't do that with E.T. is weird. Also, in this situation, I do want to call out Big Lex because I feel like Big Lex, you're a hypocrite now. Because Jayla, you said Jayla don't stand in the paint and fight people, and she fight people who are not her size. And also, you said that you were mad at her for fighting Gretchen for saying the N-word or whatever. Why you didn't fight Rowley for Slim?
Wake that up.
Why you jump in? Why you jumping for Slim? You're a hypocrite, bitch.
Because she's fake. Lex is so fake. And then like when you just like look, I don't know, maybe because it's like I don't like her, so now I'm like starting to like psychoanalyze her.
Get it out.
Every time a returning cast member comes, she just has this big old, just cheesy ass smile, like she's laughing and smiling at everything that they say. Girl, bye.
She a fan. Like, she is a fan. And it's funny. The whole situation was just funny to me. I'm like, it was a lot of people showing their ass. Like her, Biggie, who was sitting there chanting on Rowley, but you claim that you don't like to fight and don't want to fight, but you the first one and the loudest one screaming, get her, Rolly, get her, Rolly. And then talking about Slim, why you want to keep fighting when you keep getting beat up? Because unlike you, and they said this is Mariah 2.0. Y'all know I don't fuck with Mariah Lynn at all. But the difference is between Biggie and Mariah and Slim, them two will not just stand there and let somebody beat their ass. And then not only that, they're gonna defend themselves. That's the difference between them and you. That's why they will always get my respect, because they will actually get in the field and defend themselves. You will not do that. So you can't say, you have no grounds to speak on anything. Like, they always looking like bozos to me. Every last one of them in this scene was pissing me off.
So how did y'all feel about Rolly, like the actual physical fight?
The physical fight?
We expected.
I know Legend said shit got spun around like Miss
Shit was definitely getting spun around, and I just felt so bad because I was just gagging. I was like, oh, like y'all should have saw me when I was watching it. When I saw her get tossed the first time, I was like, oh, Slim, get out, get out, get out. And then the other rounds, I wasn't expecting them to run that many rounds. I thought they was only going to run 2 rounds. So then when I saw them run 3 more rounds or whatever, and I saw her get tossed again, I was literally screaming. I was like, what the fuck, bitch, get up. And I just felt fucking bad for her because running those many rounds, granted, she was asking for it, but running 5 rounds with that big bitch is just insane. I feel like if it was anybody else, they wouldn't let them run that many rounds. They probably really let them run 2 rounds and that'd be it. But I do know Slim for like, I feel like 2 of those rounds where Slim thought she got it, she didn't get it, but she was getting in there.
She tied that second round.
She was getting in there.
The second round. It might have been the 3rd round. The 3rd round, she when Rolly was backing her up against the wall, which was smart for her. Because when Rolly was slinging her around, Slim should have went up against the wall to begin with. Because when Slim was against the wall, because when Rolly's pushing her weight on you and you're not stable, you're gonna probably lose balance. So with that wall being there, she can't really move anywhere else. So she got to at least position herself to where she can get her shots out. And she was swinging on Rolly, and that's when Rolly started grabbing her hair because she couldn't contain it. And that's it in Rolly. It's just a weight situation.
I feel like with Rolly, you gotta let her just fall in with you, and you gotta move out the way and drag that bitch to the ground.
That's what Anna did, and that's why Anna didn't get beat up when she fought her at the reunion, because Anna was smart enough to keep moving. You keep moving. You don't let her control you. You got to control her. Try and make her run around in a circle, because you saw how when she tried to walk up on her, she's sitting there waddling. She's trying to walk fast, but she could barely move. Like, you got to think smart.
That part, yeah, she said, "Bitch, I've been in the gym."
I said, and she recorded 2 videos in the gym, and now she talking about she done been in the gym. Girl, bye.
Ivory was laughing, and I choose to believe that Ivory was laughing, thinking the same thing I was. Like, you was not in the gym, but okay. But she's a trip, because she looked like she getting bigger. Like, she ain't losing no more weight. She looked like she's literally getting ready to be back to where she was before the surgery.
She ain't quick witted with me. I've been in the gym, but you've been in the surgery room. You've been in the hospital, ER. What are you talking about?
You've been on somebody's
gym. You record 2 videos in the gym. Now you think you be working out. Girl, bye.
Yeah.
She killed me with that. I'm sorry. I definitely laughed.
About, I guess, like Natalie like instigating it, or because I didn't take a picture of when Natalie, Rolly, and Jayla was just talking. I didn't take a picture of that. So if y'all want, we talk about that.
You talking about when they was in Natalie's room?
Yeah. And Natalie admitted, like, yeah, I'm gonna instigate, and actually I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that.
Because she's mad about Slim jumping in her fight with Rolly. And then
it was so funny they showed her slipping on that jacket.
That was when Rocket
I know. Jumped in too. But my thing is, with her being mad and still having these issues with Slim because she jumped in, why didn't you get in the field? Why didn't you fight her when you had opportunity to, Natalie? Because that would have been an opportunity. If you're so mad and have these issues with her, why don't you fight her? Right. She jumped you, so now why don't you get your one with her? Why don't you fight her? But Natalie was being Natalie. Like, that's really all it was.
Didn't want to run that
and this time she actually admitted to being Natalie, like being messy. She didn't do it to Slim, but she was being Natalie.
But also, I don't get why she holding this grudge against Slim and making sure that she don't come on Baddies until now, because Slim been asking to come on Baddies for a while, but Rolly and Natalie kind of been stopping her back when she literally be wanting Scotty to do the same thing for her. Like during that time, she was like, Scotty, when I move, you move, bitch. Basically, she was making
like that.
to all her fights.
Mhm.
Like, so you can't be mad at for Slim for doing that for her zero. She want to be the one to the zero. Okay, so she was doing that at the time for somebody who she thought was her friend. But Rolly is the worst person to have your friend because she's gonna air out your business once y'all start becoming uncool. And I just think that's just trifling to me. Like, if you
Mhm.
come close with Rolly and you telling her your business, you're stupid now because once y'all fall out, that's the first thing that bitch go bring up.
Yeah, she's terrible. Terrible. And that's why I was like, the whole episode, that was not a good look for her. You could tell she thought she was eating everything that she was saying. You could tell she felt proud of what she was doing and thought that we was probably gonna eat it up. But like, you look horrible. Like she looked disgusting this whole episode.
Right. I don't know.
But
I don't know with this. I don't know with this one because we was just all saying like last week, like Rolly is tolerable. Like we're okay with her this season. It's like. Yeah, she just had to put her back in a situation, and she was going to be Rolly. She was going to be Rolly. Yeah, my biggest thing was, and never mind, we'll talk about it later. What do y'all think about?
Yeah, because you have slides for the conversation
when
later
they had
on.
to sit down. Yeah.
Okay, well we'll wait till then. All right, what you trying to transition to?
I think what happened next was to sit down with Summer and Jazz. Summer wanting to squash it with Jazz.
Yeah, that's what happened.
She was laughing the whole time, and this is when, after everything that we now know about the receipts and stuff, I didn't take this scene serious at all, at least from Summer's end. But Summer was laughing the whole time. Like Summer was laughing when Jasmine was talking to her, which lets you know that she really don't have a real issue with Jasmine.
Mm-hmm. And swinging at her because she finally got it done, baby. That's it. That's only why she's friends with Dolly, and Dolly only her friends for camera time. So
literally, Dolly done pivot.
Exactly.
So did.
But yeah, I kind of talked about that like in my little composite review. If y'all haven't watched it, I did a review of episodes 1 through 7 when they were in Detroit.
Y'all need to go watch it. Go watch it because I like how you put the pictures, your little thumbnails in the scenes and the beats that you was talking about. Go watch it.
Thank you.
The Battle of the Borns is my favorite segment.
The who? Battle of the Born?
The Battle of the Born.
That's my favorite segment. I was definitely tuned in.
I'm not gonna hold you. When I titled that one, I went back and added titles to the other ones. I said, nah, I gotta do that for everybody.
Yeah, that was my favorite segment. I said, oh yeah.
Thank y'all. But I feel like, because y'all know I love Summer. To me, she is actually up there with the other iconic reality stars, the Tiffany New York Pollards, the Nene Leakes, Tammy Roman, simply because she's iconic, memorable, and
got quotables. She definitely got a lot of quotables.
Hold on.
Legend. I said she up there with. I didn't say she surpassed, but she's
not even up there with them, baby. She's stepping.
When you talk about quotables, she's got a lot of quotables for only 9 episodes.
Hold on, I like Summer, but to compare her to Nene Leakes, who done it for fucking 9 seasons, provided for 9 seasons, Tiffany Pollard, who provided for years, she's not there. She's stepping. She's stepping.
Obviously, she's not a legend, but
she's not. She's not even
she has that same star quality as those women.
She ain't even got the finish of the L yet.
Like, Lord. She has the same star quality, in my opinion, of those.
She got star quality. Okay. It's quality. She's qualified.
Polarizing.
But when Jazz came out with those receipts, it made me look at Summer like, oh, like you was apologizing behind the scenes, and then as soon as the cameras cut on, now you on beef. So it's like it's giving forced beef, but like I still feel like her personality is her personality, but like the beef, it's like, girl, you know what I'm saying? It kind of just made me kind of look at her like,
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel.
I saw the receipts, but I didn't read it or understand it, so I was just like,
so basically, it was like before they even started filming, Summer reached out to Jazz and, inquired about her hair and makeup and glam team and all that stuff. Jazz tried to put her on and Summer was too cheap, but Jazz was still being like, oh, okay, girl. I mean, like, that's usually what they charge, but I understand. Like, to me, Jazz was still being a hometown homegirl to Summer, honestly. Prior to like the Sprinter van, you know, they're from Detroit, so they was kind of like kicking and shooting the ish and putting on for their city. Then it comes to time in the Sprinter van, and I feel like we all came to the conclusion that when Jazz did stand up to say something, she wasn't about to go at Summer, but because Summer was in the moment, she took it as Jazz tried to start heat with her. So of course, Jazz is kind of like, well, dang, I thought we was cool, and now you talk about you want to fight me. So then after they fought, Summer apologized, like lengthy apologized, you know, was talking to her, told her the information about her baby daddy and whoop. And that's why, like, I guess it was last episode when Jazz came in and Summer was like, what's up? She was like, well, you just apologized. So like, what are you talking about? Because Summer be apologizing off camera. And then when the cameras cut on, now all of a sudden you're trying to fight.
That's true.
And other people did corroborate that story. So it just kind of made me like, are you trying to force this beef? But and it's crazy because it's like, girl, you're funny. Like you can really just run your mouth. You don't even have to fight. And I feel like you will be back for another season. Summer comes off as kind of slow.
I think it's the way she talks.
All right, let's talk about
that makes you think that.
This girl, she just started smelling herself now.
Exactly why I've been on her head. Like I told y'all last week.
Okay, but you be being biased towards Biggie.
Nah, but it's true though. She showed it. Everything I said was she likes to play that victim complex.
Is wrong,
and then as soon as
that they can't be right sometimes. Because these past couple episodes,
I didn't say she was wrong in some instances, but I said she still you can't play into that. No, I said she was right in the situation. She defended herself against Jaden because she threw the flowers at her, but still, she could be right there, but still be wrong in the other situation. Because if you're gonna defend yourself there, you can defend your situation. But what I said here is that y'all need to remember who she is, because she likes to play that victim complex. She wants y'all to fall into calling her a victim and treat her like a victim, and then she turns around and does stuff like this. When she saw that she on Jaden, she now feels tough and wants to then try and hold Jaden the rest of the season. She needs to have that energy with Akbar. She needs to have that energy with her.
That energy with production.
And it's like people forget. It's like people forget how she when we was introduced to Biggie. What was Biggie doing when we first got introduced to her? She was sitting there bullying. You want to talk about bullying? She was the one bullying and harassing Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl didn't have like what Kat said. It was her and Kat the whole time because Kat said she latched on to her because she was not talking to nobody. Stunner was not bothering anybody on the season, but guess who was picking the issue with Stunner consistently the whole season? Biggie. But now she want to get on here now with people that are now heavier hitters, and now she want to act like she don't want to fight no more. But she was doing that shit with Stunner Girl. I remember who she is though. A lot of y'all forget because she now likes to play this victim role, and she looks like she's being bullied. But no, I know who she is.
I don't think it's us,
and I'll never let y'all forget it.
I don't think it's us forgetting at all. I feel like we call Biggie out when she needs to be called out. And up until this moment on this season, this was the time when she needs to be called out. So we're going to call her out and hold her accountable because I feel like it was weird for her to be coming at Jaden or whatever for having people there when production is the one to approve whether you have people there or not. So she really should have been going off on production and asking production, why can't she have people here? But I got to go 40 minutes to a house that y'all made me stay in order to get glam done. It's like I understand her point, but the way that she came at Jaden for it was just not right. She should have been coming at production.
That part. And because I'm a celebrity guest, be quiet, Prince. I know you agree. Because I'm a celebrity guest. That's why. That's why my glam can come here and you have to drive, boo. That's exactly why. Next question, Tamika.
The dog told you to shut the fuck up.
Yes, bitch.
I told him to shut the fuck up.
The dog said, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Say yes. Say that shit. Roof, roof.
But Biggie, I will say, but that's the thing though. I will say in this scene, her face and her hair, Biggie look good in this scene.
A lot of people don't agree. I really think Biggie, bro, shut up, bro. I think that Biggie is trying to look though. Like ever since last season, she really stepped her game up.
Like this one is good when she be having herself falling out of her clothes, those looks. I mean, I guess if she wears clothes that are fit for her body, yes. But like I said, for the most part,
look cute.
She knows how to at least make herself look decent. Yeah, she looked good in this scene. I'll give her that.
Look cute.
The 40 minutes that she's sitting there screaming about, she at least looked good.
No, it's the fact I would be so pissed at production. I'll be like, y'all making me drive 40 minutes and y'all forced me to stay in this house. Bitch, I would be pissed. But she was pissed at the wrong person. She should have took that over production. It was stupid.
Then she talking about ask permission.
Yeah, they coming in my kitchen.
Mama. But she
said you in my kitchen. Trying to act tough.
Ask permission. Like, who mama are you? Are you my mama?
They didn't bark that good enough for me.
Yeah,
permission for what? Permission for who? Bitch, who are you?
Who go check me, boo?
That part.
Shit.
I'm sorry. Yeah, she didn't do a good job of defending herself there. Diamond had me screaming with this airplane pillow on her neck.
She's so dramatic. She is so dramatic. But it's funny though, what Paula was saying is true though. Diamond all of a sudden always ends up being injured when Paula's ready to fight. It is funny how that happens. But shit, this thing, what was really the base of this? Them just telling her that Paula wanted to fight her.
Yeah, or whatever. And Diamond the body called her Snuffleupagus, and she basically said that she will give Pretty P her thing. Also, Taseki said that she can't stay mad at Diamond the body because she funny and she was laughing at her or whatever with that airplane thing on her. But that's basically what this conversation was. It wasn't much.
Yeah. Well, let's move to Rolly and Slim. This scene where they had their sit down, where Jayla was pretty much trying to hear Slim out, which I was happy that she did because she was the only one that at least gave her the opportunity to speak her piece and was trying to be the mediator between the two of them. Let's talk about Slim's look, though.
Slim looks so washed out in this, and whatever she got on. This makeup is not good for her, nor is this hair. Like I said on Baddies South, I like the red hair on her because it works good with her skin tone. Like this, it just looks so washed out. Like she looks a mess.
It's the makeup too. Like the powder face with the blonde. She looked like she need to be in the scene from White Chicks. And somebody said she looked like Michael Jackson.
Beat it. Mm-hmm.
So Paula looks good in her scene. What you talking about, somebody? Paula looked good in her hair. The way she looked this episode, she needs to keep the rest of the season because it makes her look. She looks pretty. She looked really, really pretty in this episode. If you asking me, for her. But yeah, the scene. Rolly and Slim sit down. They pretty much hash everything out. We kind of already essentially talked about it. Tried to. At least on Slim's end.
And Rolly was not trying. Not too much. Slim do not look like no Ariana Grande. Good night. Get out my face. Don't talk about Ariana Grande.
Right now, she okay. I don't know what's going on with
Ariana Grande look good. Not too much on my sister. Like
right now, you think so?
She looks good all the time. Like not too much. What do you look like?
She used to.
She still do. She still do.
She looks
Mr. Clean.
Concerning.
Mr. Clean. Back up. You don't know what people health stuff be.
I look good.
You don't know because
that's what I'm saying. She looks concerning.
Chadwick Boseman or whatever, they was making fun of his weight and stuff. Then they
I hope she's okay. That's my whole thing.
Yeah. Don't talk about her. Not too much on my sister.
She don't look healthy though. That's my concerning. That's when I say she don't look good. She doesn't look healthy, and that's concerning. I hope everything is okay.
Watch Wiki.
I can't watch musicals. I'm sorry.
Hear my sister sing. She
can sing, but I can't watch musicals. Exactly. She looks very concerning.
Maybe. Not too much. Y'all are just so.
Everybody agrees with me.
Everybody agrees with you don't mean that you're right. Just because everybody agrees with you don't mean that you're right.
Yeah, I am right in this instance.
You're not right. You're right.
But let's get back to the show.
Keep going wrong.
Let's get back to the show. Movie Bay, what's your thoughts on what's your and your dog's thoughts on these two?
Movie bag. Tag this motherfucker
She
up.
she can't hear me because he probably in there telling her to shut up. Movie Bay.
Talk about what are you and your dog's thoughts?
She said she can't hear, so she couldn't even hear me.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Movie
He in there cussing her out.
Movie bag, when you can hear, let me know so that way I can tell you what G said. Let me know because I'm gonna tell you what he said.
Well, you got anything else you want to add to this before we get to the last scene before we start taking calls?
I think Rolly was screaming and yelling over Slim and not being any type of trying to make amends because she didn't want Slim to let out the truth about what Rolly said. For real. So when people get to talking over you and yelling over you, is because they don't want you to tell your truth or hear your truth.
Rolly always do.
So I really don't like that. I feel like Slim came in coming from a place of, yeah, we used to be friends and we both went Lobo for Lobo, but let's try to see if we could be cordial. And for her to be doing that after all the stuff that Rolly said to her, I feel like Rolly should have been able to do that too. But Rolly is very like the type of person to where they only want to be the person doing the best. Like they are the jealous friend to where like if you even start doing better than them, they go try to do better than you. And once they get above you, they go be like, yeah, bitch, look at me now. Because they're just a very insecure person. Rolly is still the same fat girl that she was before that surgery.
Yep.
She's still that same person.
And I find it, didn't y'all find it funny that she, speaking of that, didn't y'all find it funny how she tried to tell Slim, you putting all them drugs and alcohol in your body, like you don't give a fuck about your body, how can you love yourself and how can you love me? But she's talking about she don't love herself, but you don't love yourself because you too busy trying to change yourself to look like Slim. Like you want to be thin like Slim. So you want to talk about not loving somebody, not loving yourself. That applies to you.
And Slim kind of clocked it because she did say, I'm not on no drugs. I gained weight. And I'm like, okay.
And that's clear. Because when you on that shit, you end up being thin. So
yeah, especially
and it's clear she's definitely
she would have definitely been sitting there looking scrawny.
And even though we said what we said, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, apologies are not for the other person. It's for you. So, Rolly, if you really feel like deep down inside you don't feel bad for talking about her deceased relatives, you are a trash person, in all honesty. And let's talk about forgiveness. It's not for you. I mean, the other person. It's for you. So you should be able to forgive a Slim for what she said because it'll get off of your heart. You'll be able to move on. Okay, forgiveness. That's the Christian way. So all I'm trying to say is, Rolly, I just can't really fathom how she didn't think that she owed that girl an apology and didn't want to accept an apology. You my age, baby. We too grown to be acting like this. Grow up. That's exactly when I knew that Rolly was still the same Rolly.
Yeah. She definitely showed herself again in this episode. I feel like all the hard work that she been doing for this last season and the beginning of the season to try to change the audience perception of her went to shit in this one episode because she showed us, oh bitch, I'm still the same person.
Exactly. And
already whooped his
like yeah, and like what they said in the comments about her mentioning her being SA, like that on top, and that's why I feel bad for her. Because like I said in my recap, I feel like Slim, she's lost, and that's why I said looking at how she consistently always came back wanting to be on the show. It's embarrassing to watch that. But I just feel like she's lost, and I feel like she's trying to find her way when she don't need to find it on the show. But that's why I felt bad for her. That's why I actually could empathize for her in this moment. Because you could just tell, like, you could tell she was hurt, like, too, with Rolly. Like, regardless of what we want to say about scripted and fake friendships or whatever, I genuinely believe on her end, she felt this was a genuine friendship. What the fuck are you laughing at?
What? I'm laughing at them.
You always laughing. You always laughing. when I'm talking about something sentimental.
I'll be reading comments and
Oh dang.
I'll be laughing at them. I'm
What
sorry.
are you laughing at?
I was laughing at the comments.
Because I don't always get up in the empathy ain't the thing for me. I've always been told
What are you
I'm
laughing
not
at? You was
empathetic.
acting like Nancy.
So when I get empathetic and
was
talk
acting
about me being empathetic, you sit here laughing. I'm like, what the fuck you laughing at?
You was acting like
No, I
Nancy.
feel bad for her. Regardless, I feel bad for
Are
her.
you laughing at me? That bitch was laughing.
I feel bad for her, and I hope that she finally realizes that Rolly is not the friend that she needs in her life. That's what it is. I hope that's where she takes it from the rest of the season and no longer tries to rebuild with Rolly. But we'll see. We'll see if she learns.
What do
Let's move to the last scene.
This was the question I had from the last one. What do y'all think about Natalie leaving it up to Rolly if Slim come back or not?
She don't want to get her ass beat by Rolly.
But don't Slim stay for? No, she stay for the rest of the season.
She does end up staying. I don't know how long.
I don't know how long. I don't think she stayed for the rest of the season. She stayed for a little bit though, because she get into it with somebody on the bus. I think she get into it with Summer on the bus.
Yeah, and this is where Summer started to lose me a little bit.
Yeah,
because whenever they was talking about this, and then she sitting there saying we got beef forever, yada yada yada, because you a weak ass, fake ass, punk ass bitch. I'm like, you don't even know her. Like, how you?
It was weird.
Very.
And how do kids off limits? How do kids off limits, but parents ain't off limits? I don't, and because everybody was taking Rolly's side, with kids are off limits, though. She talked about the baby. Okay, but what about parents? What about
especially deceased ones?
Especially deceased ones. Like y'all,
which is crazy to me because I'm all about karma. And I'm all about karma. That's speaking of, I will never speak ill on the dead. Because that's gonna come back around. That's gonna come back around and it's gonna hit Rolly. And the fact that she said it, she said fuck your dead daddy like 80 times in this episode. Like she said it so many times I lost count.
Double down on it. While Slim is apologizing or trying to. And everybody like hold your homegirl accountable. If that's really your homegirl, you should be able to hold her accountable. Cause I'll be like, Rolly, you wrong. Rolly, stop saying that. Rolly, okay, that's enough. Like, okay.
Exactly.
Fire pit scene. I think the biggest thing was they were talking about out of the new girls who deserves
to go home.
And I have some opinions.
Yeah, get them off your chest.
The new girls should be considered on who should go home.
You said the new girls.
You don't feel they should be considering?
I don't think they should be the only ones being considered to be going home.
I agree with that.
Some of the
for sure.
Yeah. Too, which is why I don't know who it was, but somebody said only the newbies. Somebody said only the newbies out of the newbies because they were asking. They was like, "Go home out of the newbies." I forgot who said it, but somebody said only the newbies. Like they was questioning, like we can't say the OGs. But
that would have made it more. I wish one of the newbies would have said one of the OGs. I wish one of them would have said, "No, I don't want a newbie to go home. I want this one to go home." That would have made it more interesting.
That would have made it more interesting. And honestly, this would have been Dolly's perfect opportunity to say, "I don't even give a fuck about none of the newbies. I want Tika to go home because that, or she could she could have said, I want Tika to go home because that bitch still ain't gave my fair face. She would have drink in her face. Wow. That would have ate. I'm sorry, that would have ate.
They said Lex said it.
Oh, Lex said it. Okay, yeah. Lex said it. It seemed like Lex wanted to say some OGs.
She probably was gonna say Jayla because she lame.
Right.
My opinion, though, and I'm gonna run down the line. I think that popular, unpopular opinion. Obviously, we all know Emma is boring. Emma definitely should go. I personally think that Lex and Emma are in the same boat.
I said the same thing in my recap. Because outside of fighting, what is Lex doing?
Exactly. And Emma has fought as well. So they literally the same. They are literally the same. Dolly, I think Dolly should go too because I'm most anticipated and you have let us down. Like, what are you talking about? You most anticipated.
She wasn't, no. It was Ivory.
From the auditions, I will say that she was the most anticipated. But like, where's that energy, sis? Because you have been falling to the background too, so much so where you had to link up with Summer just so you could get some camera time. The only time you are on camera is when you're sitting next to Summer. Let's really talk about it. You're boring. You can go home too.
Ooh.
Who another new girl? Ivory.
Jasmine, Paula, Ivory.
They just really trying to morph her in with the OGs. I hardly ever see her shooting with the newbies, honestly. Whatever. Paula, I think Paula's cool. I think Jasmine cool. Here's because a lot of people think Jasmine should go.
I do too.
This is when they was talking about Lex and Summer and all them. Obviously, I don't think Summer should go because somebody said she the most lit one. That's true. But when it comes to Jasmine, they're like, oh, she talking about her friends and her man and her. It sounds like you're jealous. That's what it sounds like. Because Jasmine, I only talk about it when y'all ask. Nobody asked. Oh, okay. Now nobody asked. Okay. But regardless if y'all ask or not, and these are the people I'm connected with. If I'm telling you a story that happened between me and Cash Doll, you can't be mad that it happened between me and Cash Doll. I'm sorry that she's not your friend and she's mine. Sorry.
That's true.
I'm sorry when I talk about my man and if he got a lot of money and yours don't. That's not my problem. Sorry. And then let's talk about, oh, like, do you deserve to be here? Why should you be here? If you already got it, then why are you here? You acting like I'm on Survivor fighting for $100,000, bitch. I'm on Baddies. What are you talking about? And a bag is a bag is a bag. That's how you become a millionaire, by having multiple streams of income. So I can be here just as much as you can be here. Just because I have designer stuff doesn't mean I can't be on a TV show. What is that? I would have told Lex, baby, this is really what a baddie is, bitch. Take notes. You didn't graduated from college. Now you need to set your cookies up. Okay? Thank you. Your refund check. Maybe you should do what everybody else did and use your refund check to buy some shit. And then you would have some shit and won't be jealous of mine.
Oh,
we need to get you in the dog on Baddies. We need to get you and your dog on Baddies movie.
Oh, you all can still hear him? He outside now. But Jasmine is of a baddie, and they're just hating because she is the most notable out of them. And yeah, period. That's
Did you hear what G said to you?
I'm on the same page with you because I feel the same way as Jasmine. People call her boring and stuff. I don't feel like she's boring. Like she's funny. She's naturally funny. Like she ain't really forcing stuff. Like I feel like her and Summer, they don't have similar personalities, but both of them have humor that I understand. And aesthetically, she is the baddie of the newbies. Like you look at all of the newbies, she's the one that looks like baddie. And she got her own motion off the show, regardless if you like it or not. She does.
Thank you.
I don't see the issue with Jasmine. I personally, obviously, I would have sent Lex home. Paula, like I told y'all a couple weeks ago, she has climbed all the way up to number 2 for me. Paula is extremely entertaining. She stands on business. You want to talk about standing on business? Anybody that wanted with her, you saw how quick she dropped her jacket when Dolly was ready to fight. She said, come on, I'll line it up with. She said, whoever wants it, line it up. And I was like, this is why I like Paula. And she's funny. Who else? Summer, obviously, we're not getting rid of her. Dolly, I see what y'all saying now about her attaching herself to Summer, but she's bringing some type of drama to the show right now, so I'll keep her there. Ivory, not a fan of her, but like I could take her and leave her. Emma's the one that's not doing anything, so Emma would have been the one to go home for me out of the newbies.
Can I ask the people in the comments? I just put it in there. What is the difference between Jazz, Lex, and Emma? Because y'all saying, oh, but Jazz, she cute, but she boring, or she boring. Her and Emma boring. What is she doing different from Lex? She's fault. Lex has fault. They both went out to the outing with the returning OG baddies. Like they're doing the same thing. They just hating on her because she already got some type of status, and they don't. Well, bitch, y'all should have been on Baddies Gone Wild if y'all didn't want to be affiliated with a popping bitch. This ain't the show for you then.
Yep. The issue with Jazz, she has not started anything. The issue with Jazz is she has not started anything with anybody. She's just on the receiving end. Emma started at least. Lex started something with Jayla. Jazz has yet to call anyone out because she ain't got no reason to.
Sincere. Sometimes you make sense, sometimes you don't. Why does she have to call somebody out? If I'm not beefing with nobody, why do I need to call people out? So I got to call people out in order to be a substance to the show?
Mm-hmm. She just real. Like she ain't starting no beef just to get camera time. And even though she ain't started no beef to get camera time, she still got camera time. She's still if we were to stop the season right now, she would have been a decent part of this season. Whether it was brought to her or not, she's been a factor in Baddies Midwest, more so than a lot of these people, more so than half of the OGs. Let's keep it real.
Facts.
Because we want to talk about storylines. Tasiki ain't got no storyline. Anna ain't got no storyline. Natalie ain't got no storyline. Who else?
Natalie
Rolly just got a storyline. Like, we want to talk about who's doing something, who ain't doing something. Yeah, half of them OGs need to go home. If you want to talk about the newbies that's not doing anything, make it the full cast that's not doing anything. Because Tasiki ain't doing nothing. Anna ain't doing nothing.
None of them have called out anybody, so they should all go home too.
No, let's keep it real. I agree, Basil Breeze. I love Dolly. I don't get the hate. I don't have a problem with Dolly either right now, but I see why people are saying they don't like her because she's starting stuff. And not only that, like what people are saying now, she's linking herself to Summer. But speaking of Dolly, her and Paula get into it at the end of the episode. In the first round, it looked like she was working Paula because Paula was definitely windmilling. But that sneak peek that they showed for next week, Paula got a good grip of her head with that left hand and was working her with that right. Which is why I think she was screaming at, which I'm assuming is legs. In the same time, I told you my hand was hurting. I told you to get that bitch. I think that's who she's talking to.
It was.
So Paula might have got her in a round. We'll see.
I think I've been let down by Dolly when it comes to fighting because what I've seen her do in the auditions and then what I've seen her do to Paula, it just was like, it don't look effective to me. It's like, yeah, she swinging, but it's like, it just something don't look right about it. I don't know what it is. It's giving AI fights. I don't know. It's something just don't look right. Like, it don't look like it hurt. It's
maybe
like,
her stance, but she coming from the shoulders.
I don't know.
She come from the shoulders and she just be moving back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, like she swings
fights,
but it don't look effective.
We'll see if it is though. We'll see if Paula walks away with some scratches because she be connecting from what I see. Dolly do be connecting from what I see. The only damage that we saw was at the auditions because she had them rings on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens next week. But we're about to drop this link because we've been on here an hour and 15 minutes. So let's hear from y'all. We're going to do, 6 minutes, I guess? And get on here and be talking, y'all. Be on here talking. The link is in the chat. Movie Bay, drop your link in your chat. Legend, drop your link in your chat. Elijah up here. Elijah, don't talk to me about no traders.
I know, right, Kyle? Let's do 3.
All
3 minutes.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I saw your comment, but I wasn't gonna respond to it because it's coming this week. I'm gonna do it this week.
What link?
I ain't gonna react to the trailer because that trailer looked boring. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but I'm gonna do a cast analysis. Movie Bay, you gonna do a cast analysis for traders?
Yeah.
I thought we were on baddies, not traders. I really wasn't gonna say that.
Well, I just had to jump the gun because I know you're gonna come on here and ask. But go ahead. Talk about baddies. Go ahead.
All right. So I didn't hear nothing about size when it came to Rolly and Slim. Just saying. They want to say all this. You can't fight this person because she's too small. You can't fight this person because he's too small. Where's the same thing? And it was the same people that was sticking up for Anna when Summer kept trying to get on her. Like, isn't that funny? Yep. Also, Biggie, who are you? Who are you to tell me who I can or cannot have in a house? If I want to invite my friend, and who is you to say I can't do that? Clearly, they allow us to bring people in. So who are you to say you can't do what? But as for, the scene, Summer cracks me up when she was like, hey, Jazz. When people do that, when they know they have a problem with someone and they like, hey, how you doing?
Trolling.
That,
a troll.
That could be funny. Anyway.
What's your thoughts on you watched the Cabaret?
No,
you watched the Cabaret?
Did. Half of it, not all of it. Never
What did
really
you see?
got
What's your thoughts on what you did see? Wait, you not watched the season? You saying half of it like you watched half the season?
half the episode.
Oh, okay. Well, who you think gonna win?
Neek.
I hope she do.
Uh-huh. Anyways, if we're gonna be completely honest on who should go home, Anna, Emma, Biggie, Child, take Tasiki with you. All three need to go.
Honestly, I don't disagree with that.
All three.
From a storyline base and a standing on business base, I'm talking about the standing on business with Biggie. Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And I get everybody, is starting to kind of dislike Summer because she is getting annoying. But then again, you gotta think of people who have been like her. They love them, but they do end up getting annoying sometimes. Like, for example, Jamie and Jazz from BGC. I cannot tell you that they were not annoying. They got on my nerves sometimes. But
Not
it's
mine.
funny.
I love them.
That
They
is
didn't
that
get on
is
my nerves
what
at
makes
all.
that type of personality stand out. Yes, they are annoying. Yes, they get on your nerves, but they still gonna make you laugh in that same sentence. But she called them, what is it? Ink, Tink, and Munchkin. What is she called?
Pepper C or some shit. I don't know what she said. I thought she said EC and Pepper C, but other people were saying different stuff. Regardless, it was funny because everybody in there was laughing.
Right. And I like Bad Dolly. She gives looks, and I never heard a Mississippi accent. Music, 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 music.
But I ain't never. That's a Memphis. That's a
Like
Memphis thing.
Bad
I heard
Dolly,
Memphis people say it like that.
you don't think she should go home?
No, I don't.
You
Let's
don't
be
think she should be in the same as Taseki?
No, not really. She is like me. If you don't talk to me, I don't talk to you. You don't ask me nothing, or I am not involved in it, I stand back. But once I get involved in it, you gonna see me.
So, like Taseki.
Like Jazz.
I ain't got no issue with Jazz. It's just the fact that we only know her of what she is. We don't know her. All we know her is because of who she's connected to. And y'all saying she's doing this was acting. Let's be clear. If I didn't ask you who you're connected with, you do not have to tell me. Unless they genuinely ask her that question. That question came out of their mouths. She did not have to say who she's connected to at all.
I think you're a liar.
But here's the thing, because like I said, like as an example, because we don't know the context of the conversations, but say if she was telling them a story. Yeah, one time I went to the mall and then Cash Doll was like, da, da, da. Like if that's her friend, then like to me, if it's conversational, if I'm telling a story and I just so happen to drop these names because these were the people that were there, y'all can't be mad at me for that.
Yeah, but we want to know
Yeah.
you, not you.
That is me. I'm
That
telling
is
you
you
the
by
story.
association. Just
I'm
like
telling you the story. All you taking out of it is the celebrities that names you heard. That's on them.
no, all we know is her by association. We don't know her.
Y'all don't know
Like
Summer.
that.
Y'all
That's
don't know
just
Dolly. What y'all know about Dolly?
she's from Now That's TV.
Oh, what else?
She's from Pick a Side.
What else? What do you know about her?
Yeah, about
She's
her,
good.
not the
She looks
socio.
good. She's good with fashions.
That's the same thing we know about Jazz. She done played on Dirty D. She can rap and she look good. That's the same thing. Like it's literally the same thing. Like y'all saying that y'all don't know her, y'all just know who she associated with. To me, it's not you specifically, but it's giving
Oh, and I
haters.
also want to point out, you said this whole foreshadowing thing. Natalie also foreshadowed something when she said, "We are all baddies. We have that connection for whoever passed through the platform." That is foreshadowing because who did she get into it with Biggie about?
Who do she?
Who did Natalie get into it with Biggie about?
Stunner girl.
Oh, it's gonna grow on this season.
Wait. Oh, I completely forgot about that. I know what you're talking about now. How they? Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that when it was happening, when they was filming. Yeah, because Natalie was about to bring Stunner Girl on the show.
No,
Yes, that is
I
foreshadowing
completely forgot about that.
that happening. 'Cause I don't know if that happens in this episode or the next episode, but I can't wait till that.
Which
I
I
feel
think is
like
why
once it
Natalie and
get
Biggie into it later on in the season too, if I'm remembering correctly.
Natalie.
Because wasn't Rolly online talking shit too?
Like,
yeah, they got into it, but
I
they
feel like, honestly, people saying this season is boring. It is starting to get a little slow. It started off good. It's starting to get slow.
Yeah, these last
But
couple episodes, like I said,
I honestly
have
feel
been
like when
mid.
it gets to the Milwaukee part, when Ivory gets jumped by Mel and her friends,
I hope
I
they
feel like
show
that's
it
when the
because
season will pick up.
I hope they show it. But I think it's gonna probably pick up next week, considering the fact
actually, you
that
just
All right, I got.
they
fight
being
because they
messy.
fight in the living room.
All right, I gotta
Yeah,
go.
they're
Y'all.
being messy, getting Lex and Ivory to fight. But thank you for calling in. We're
Ivory
gonna
said that she gonna fight everybody who was laughing at that door.
Yeah, and I hope she stands true to it because that means Tasiki as well. And I want to see that fight, but I really want to watch her bust Biggie because Biggie was right there too. Yeah.
Let me say something real quick. Last season when y'all said it about Nunu being connected to her baby daddy, I agree with that because every time Nunu was on camera, she did mention it.
She talked about him.
Laz has never on camera mentioned who she's affiliated with. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, that's true. But I agree with y'all. This season is definitely better than Caribbean. Caribbean was the worst season of the franchise, and I think it was worse than Baddies ATL. So it's not hard to beat last season. But Samaya, you got 4 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
Oh shit, 4 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, we wrapping y'all today.
It's on my ice cream.
Okay, so we talking baddies. Honestly, unpopular opinion, all the newbies can stay because they haven't gotten like a fair and the OGs can go. I don't mind most of the new. I don't mind the newbies. Like, yeah, some of them are boring, but but the OGs are boring too, and they get rewarded for not doing nothing, but the newbies get punished for not doing nothing. I don't like that.
Hold on, let me pause. Let me pause you. I'm pausing your time so I can respond to this. But I agree. Now that you said that, keeping all the newbies and then kicking people out because they're boring right now is stunting storylines because we can build storylines off of these beasts that they have right now. So I mean, I get that. But go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Emma is boring, but Scotty is boring without Emma. So just like how Ivory is boring, how Ivory and Lex are boring without each other. How Jayla's boring without Lex starting with her. Because if Lex didn't start with her, what would Jayla be doing this season? I'm sorry. So the OG, so all the newbies can stay, in my opinion. And some of these OGs need to go home. Like Anna can go. Big punk ass Biggie can go. Anna can go. Who else? I think all the newbies besides Tink and Diamond can go. They're not OGs, but everybody that is OG besides maybe Jayla, Tink and Diamond can go, in my opinion. Because what are they doing? Like Natalie not being in the house is hurting the season, in my opinion. I feel that's what I feel like, because I'm used to Natalie being I feel like Natalie not being in the house is hurting the season, in my opinion. Because hey, I don't like how messy Natalie can get, but hey, she is needed.
Just get behind the camera though. If you're gonna produce and be messy and do production stuff, just get behind the camera.
But that's so funny. Because next week when she instigated that fight, it's Lex and Ivory. Instead of fighting each other, you should have fought Natalie. I don't care.
No.
They didn't know though. So
and I think that Ivory got some screws loose because she want to fight Natalie, and everybody that was at the door for that girl.
You know what?
That's like Ivory.
I don't like Ivory, but I don't blame her.
I do.
I don't blame her. I want somebody to knock Natalie. I don't care. But anyway,
this is where Ivory's stupid, because if she fight Natalie,
bye bitch.
She's not coming back.
And also, like, she already don't hook up to where she not coming back on Nana's TV for real.
No, but this is one reason why Natalie should just be behind the scenes, because you can't be a cast member and EP, and then when somebody threatens to fight you, they are at loss. They could lose their job. That's not fair.
Can too. Shawnee, y'all thank you for your services. But honestly, I felt like Shawnee was rude for that because all I did was call you a bitch. But I mean, when I'm
And she
talking
was
like
acting like a bitch. So she was
Okay,
his word.
what happened this episode? Because like this episode was like this first half of the season was the worst in my opinion. Like I'll take Caribbean's first half over this half any day because it's just boring. Like I was actually excited for Slim to come because it's like, oh, we need refreshments. Like we need a palate cleanser. Because like it was just like because it was the same shit. Summer just starting with people, which I like Summer, but she is becoming very intolerable to me because she's just it's the same thing. Like her picking on Jazz for no reason, even though I'm not really a fan of Jazz. Jazz really did not do anything to this girl to deserve what she's doing to her. Mm. What else? What else happened? Like, cause nothing really happened. Oh, Rolly and Slim. I told y'all I was like I was waiting for this episode because I knew Rolly was gonna strike her ugly ass head. Cause ugly ass head. Cause like it just shows that she is an insecure fat bitch, and she will always be that insecure fat bitch to me because Slim never said that she wanted your spot. Slim, like you are nobody's friend, like everybody's been saying, and they need to get Billy from Now That's TV to beat her ass. Cause I'm sick of Rolly. Like that was Baddies East Rolly that came out, and that's the Rolly that we hated. Mm. And one
For
more thing
sure.
before I leave, I just find it so hilarious that Ivory was defending Emma for being boring. Oh, girl, wasn't you on Younger Reckless swinging on people for being boring? So, like, I don't understand that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, like, you're a hypocrite. But anyway, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna let somebody else have some time get on here because like this episode was boring as fuck. It's really nothing
Yeah.
to be said, next week looks really good, and I'm gonna be excited when Nunu comes, please, because when Nunu comes. So bye, have a good night, y'all.
Bye. Have a good night. Have a Merry
I
Christmas
can
as
say
well.
thank you, Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Don't do her like that.
Sorry. Kaya.
What's up, y'all? Of course, I
You
get
done got
sick
off
on the week
work.
of fucking Christmas, so my energy is gonna be a little bit low. I was trying to still be me, but I don't know the energies. I just got off work and who, but
Is it
Grant,
cold out there?
hell, I'm in North Carolina just like you, Grant. It's cold as fuck down
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's cold as shit out here.
Yeah,
Go
because it
take your
was
medication.
literally hot like 2-3 days ago, and then all of a sudden just get crazy ass cold, and that's where my sitting.
That
That's what's
is
coming
true.
in.
Yeah, it's
Hell
cold
yeah,
as fuck
but
out here.
oh yeah, did I told you I finally started because if TikTok is actually gonna get banned, I just went ahead and started my YouTube and everything like that. So I have to later
Yep.
on tonight I'm posting the new show on Out of City called Love and War. Grant, you gotta watch that show because that show is funny as fuck, man. Landon is
Legend got to
funny
give
as
me.
hell.
I've been thinking
Legend got
about.
to give me the
I
password
said if
again because
next episode
it's
is good,
time me
I'm gonna
out.
start reviewing it. If next
It's
episode is good, I'm gonna start reviewing it because I
I think it's
watched
good.
this episode and it was funny. But when now there's TV, sometimes it'd be like the first episode hit, but then the next episodes don't. So I'm gonna just wait to see if this next episode hit. Then I'm gonna review it if I
Mm.
like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Playboys are actually eating it. That's why I say it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna post that later tonight. But yeah, I started my YouTube. Everybody go follow, go subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe.
Go
But
subscribe.
I hate to say I was right, and I told you so, but I was right.
No, you don't.
I li-
Say it.
I literally sat here with y'all a couple weeks ago, and I said, Rolly hasn't changed. It will happen. I told you she was
Mm-hmm.
eventually going to show her ass, and she showed it tonight. And Grant, I don't know what me and you like. How is it like? Me and you said if you watch my review, me and you said the exact same thing about the same shit. I like, dang, we thinking the same thing. Like with Rolly, like
Great mind.
I think because I think the fans were literally blinded that Rolly went and got all that surgery, and they saying I think Rolly since she's not like the fat, bitter girl no more. I think she's changed. No, That's why I said I wasn't falling for her, just like I didn't fall for Biggie. So that's the whole thing. But yeah, like we wasn't surprised that she was slinging Slim around me. Like Slim, even though she gained a little bit of weight, Slim is still small. She's still a small girl. I mean, we're
Hmm.
not expecting Slim to flip Rolly. That'd be funny though, but we ain't expected it. And
Right.
and then Biggie in the background, like, girl, you got some nerves talking about some man. Why do you want to keep fighting? Like Biggie. Ugh,
I'm
God.
defending myself. That's why.
So Grant, so did this episode do it for you? Because were you finding yourself going on Biggie's side when her, Akbar, and Jada were going at it, or did you never on Biggie's side?
I'm never on Biggie's side, but I saw where a lot of people were on her side. I saw why. I saw the reasons behind it when it came to Akbar, but then again, I also saw you still should have followed up with a punch. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, I always saw Biggie for who she is. Like
And this
the
episode did it for you.
season that I was on her side was East, but then she showed her ass last season, and then I
Okay.
realized, okay, yeah, I really don't like you anymore. But then I saw what she was doing too. I saw what the victim stuff that you saw. That's what she was trying to do last season when it came to Jayla, and then she
Yeah.
brings it on to this season as well. So yeah,
So so
fool
this
me once,
episode
you
really
ain't gonna
did
fool
it
me
for
twice.
you. So this episode really did it for you when she was saying that Jada needed permission.
Last episode did it for me. I came into this episode still ready to get on her head, and she proved me right. Just like what you said. You said how you hate to say "I told you so." I don't.
Yeah.
I took pride in telling her I told y'all so. I told y'all this is what she was gonna do.
I was screaming when she said you need permission. Somebody been using that sound on TikTok talking about when you bring your friends over without asking your mama. Ask for permission. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I just like, did you peep her trying to use Tommy's quote? Talking about something, y'all got favorites up in here? Like, girl, we know Tommy said
Oh
that on
no.
Baddies West. So, like, girl, you really want to be Tommy so bad. Like, stop, bitch. But yeah, like, that part got me hot when she talking about something, you need to ask for permission. This is my house. This is my kitchen. Like, Biggie, you're not a celebrity, boo. You and Akbar,
Right.
y'all might think y'all celebrities, but
And if
y'all
it
might
was
be
your
the
house and your kitchen, you wouldn't be driving 40 minutes to go get your glam done. You would be getting it done in your house and your kitchen.
like, man, F
Exactly.
all that. But oh yeah, like I said, I don't know if you guys saw my review, but I literally like went on like a rant about Rolly when she was saying how Slim didn't love herself. It's like, Rolly, you don't love yourself if you laying on the table. And then you talking about some I'm going to the gym. Like, bitch, if you're going to the gym, why do you keep getting surgeries?
That part.
You get
And
the
why are you still
surgery.
getting bigger?
Exactly. You get the surgery and then you go and maintain. Like
That
Sapphire is a perfect
be-
example. Sapphire got that BBL.
You go so
Sapphire got her body done, but Sapphire goes to the gym and keeps that body together. Rolly, you said yourself that you're gonna keep eating what you want to eat. And that's why she
You
got all
look
them
at
tattoos covering the scars.
exactly, and you see, and what you said about Sapphire, you see her midsection. Her midsection lets you know that she is actually really working out because, like, she toned, and her
Mm-hmm.
body, with her being toned and going to the gym, when you get that BBL, once you go to the gym, and you Rolly don't even have, like I said, with Rolly, her weight, she don't even have to be in the gym long. She can be in the
Mm-hmm.
gym all of 20 minutes and burn as many calories as one of us would for an hour. Like I do workouts for an hour. Like my workouts are an hour long, and I burn about 600 to 700 calories in those 1 hours because I do a lot of like high intensity and low rest.
Mm-hmm.
Rolly, all she got to do is 20 minutes on that treadmill, and she gonna burn some calories. That's
She
all
need
she
a
got to do.
stairmaster. She need a stairmaster. She don't need no
She
treadmill.
can't get on the stairmaster. She gonna fall off and break that bitch. She gonna
But
break that
yeah, that's
motherfucker.
my thing. Like, yeah, I ain't got much else to say. I'm like, I just don't like Rolly, and I never will. Like I said, majority of these fans is kids, right? Like they do one thing, y'all be
Yep,
like, oh, we love Rolly. Like, nope, y'all gonna see. But yeah, that's all I
exactly.
gotta say about her. Yeah, Rolly, she can go. But yeah, speaking of people that can go, let's just be honest.
Ooh,
Both Scotty and Emma, both of y'all are born, and I said this in my review. Neither one of y'all are getting camera time unless you two are arguing with each other. So you both need
that's
each
true.
other. So either both of y'all just keep fighting, find something else to fight about being bored because both of y'all bitches is boring, or get off of the show. Okay. So yeah, Scotty and Emma can go. Jazz, I like her, but Jazz she can go. Anna can go, but it seemed like they must think Anna's boring too because what was the point of them bringing in Nunu? Now y'all notice that they bringing in people who is born
That
because
part.
Rolly was born as fuck up until this point. So they had to bring in. They said, "Rolly, you can't be
Hmm.
on here being born and shit." And now they gonna be bringing in Nunu for that. So yeah, Nunu's getting brought in, and then we're gonna see a lot of Anna, and then I don't know, and I think she gets into it with Summer later the season 2 again. But yeah, we're gonna start seeing Anna
Yep.
again. But yeah, who else? Tasiki can go. Like Tasiki, you only spoke one time this episode. Why didn't anybody say Tasiki name at that little bonfire?
Because they don't want to get their ass beat. You know what?
If all of them band together as the masses and come together and say it, Tasiki can't take all of them out at the same time. They all need to jump her.
I think she can. I think she can.
You think she can take
I think
Lex and
yes.
Lex,
I think
Dolly, and the rest of them?
yeah.
And Ivory ain't gonna fight her. Yeah, Ivory ain't gonna fight her. Well,
Ivory
Ivory
claims
said
she
she
gonna
wants to
fight
fight
at this
Tasiki. Like
reunion.
Ivory, you better stop. Ivory, you gonna get your ass whooped. I said, Ivory, your hands are not working no more. Like Ivory, you fought a little bit better over in Now That's TV, but you ain't fighting really good over here at Zeus Boo. But her and ET supposed
She
to
got a
like do
heavy
this
hand
boxing.
though. I will say that.
Yeah, did they? Her and ET supposed to do this boxing match that I freaking missed it, so I don't know who won that one.
Oh,
But ET and Ivory,
It happens today.
they had this Now That's TV boxing match. Her and ET supposed to be boxing. I don't know who won. It's happened at 8:00. Yeah,
Info.
is it being filmed?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now That's TV is filming it.
Yeah.
Legend. I asked you 4 weeks ago to resend me that damn
Did
information
you?
because they signed me out. I need you to resend me that shit. Resend it to me.
Oh,
But Kyle, we're gonna get
ask
you
me
next.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I asked you
hopefully
to go look in your DMs.
Yeah, I hope
Y'all go
that's all I
subscribe
get.
to Kaya.
Yeah, subscribe.
What you
That's
say,
all the
Kaya?
energy I had, y'all. Yeah, I'm kind of sick, y'all. But it was nothing else really to talk about in this episode, though. It's at the Rolly and Slim, and I
Yeah.
don't talk about Rolly. It was just
Movie
draining.
day.
And I just feel bad for Slim, but that's all I gotta say. But Slim, don't be that bitch friend no more. That's all I'm gonna leave on that. But I hope you guys
Thanks.
have a good holiday. I hope bye
You
Legend, bye Movie
too.
Bay.
Get better.
You Blue, feel better.
Movie Bay. Quick question: would you win against Rolly?
You already know.
Yeah.
Not you saying yeah with confidence. What you gonna do?
Move back from Texas.
Who me?
That's all you need to know.
What you
That's all you
mean?
need to
Stick
know.
moves,
Still
stick
get
moves,
tossed around. What are you gonna
stick
do?
Move
moves,
back
stick
from
moves.
Texas.
Let me see.
What's up, Sean?
I'm gonna run
me
laps
off
around
here.
that bitch. She gonna get tired. Then
Yeah,
I'm gonna go into the kill. Say it out, Frank. Say
The
it
dog
out.
said. The dog said that's
Said,
right.
shut the fuck up.
No, the dog said
Something's
that's
getting you
right.
together.
The dog
So,
said that's right.
yeah. Everybody's saying
Exactly, Nami.
was all right. I find the Rolly and Slim fight was a bit hard to watch, considering that this is like the first time I ever seen a 5 round. I think the last one was Anna and Scott. I think their one was like 4 rounds. But yeah, this was like the highest round I ever seen like on an episode. So that's you know, it was pretty hard. I mean, Slim put herself there. I can't really feel sorry for her. Um, other than getting her lick back from Rolly, I feel like it's for the money as well, considering that most of the time these girls be saying they be getting paid extra for different fights they be on. So I think that's another thing we have to keep in mind. So it's also for the money. That's what I see here. But I feel the boat.
Hold on, let me pause you real quick. I just paused your time because you're talking about that. Since
Oh.
Jayla got to fight Ivory, Dolly, Tink, Lex, who else at this reunion? Or Jayla gonna have a check at that reunion. Like what you said, they get more fight. The more fights you get, the more money you get. Jayla gonna have a check at that reunion. But go ahead.
But yeah, I didn't understand the fact that Rolly's talking about, oh, you talk about my, my son, but it's like, did Suki talk about your son last time, and the next day y'all was cool.
Yeah,
So where was that
that
energy?
is true.
Like, there had to be a deep-rooted issue as why is he not fucking with her. Like, it can't be just because of his son. Because you and E is cool. You and Sukiyana is cool. Like something going on behind the scenes that they're not, addressing. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Talking about her saying the N-word. I'm like, they've just been friends since like what? And like, what is that noise?
Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We getting the ice.
He was up in that kitchen.
My bad. I was getting some ice.
Up in that kitchen, digging in that.
I forgot to mute myself. My
George.
bad.
Yeah. What I was saying, like, Rolly talking about, what's the name? lost my thoughts. Slim saying the N word, but like y'all been friends for how long? And I'm sure this girl was saying it back then. Like I remember when she first said it on one of her confessionals, and I was like, in like at first I thought she was full on white, but before she started talking about her daddy's mixed, I was like, oh. So I guess and everybody okay, Jailer okay, because we know how Jailer feel about those type of things, you know. But you talking about her saying the N word, but like, did Anna call you a nigga plus a monkey? So where was that energy? Plus, y'all was cool the next day. Like, I don't understand that because like you're picking and choosing who you want to be cool with. I don't know if you have some like, as I said before, like I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but it's not making sense. It's not adding up. Like you have beef with somebody, and then they're cool, but yet you have this one with Slim, and then all of a sudden you're no longer cool, and then you bring up her dad. It's like y'all didn't like she went down like talk about maggots would eat up her dead dad. I was like, oh, okay, like that's a little bit rough, but okay. But I don't know. It was a bit too much considering both of them are two best friends and see them go like that. I don't think they'll ever come back friends, but we'll never know. They might, you know.
We don't need to. Slim don't
Um,
need to be friends with her ever again.
yeah. The part about them girls talking about who's born, I'm like, why y'all talking about who's born now? Like, didn't we had a whole audition back then? Like, but y'all wasted it and using that opportunity for a cast grab, and y'all just let these girls go at each other just for a freaking ticket. And then when they come on the show now, they don't do nothing. But yet you're asking these girls doing all these wild things like show your tits, this, that, who's the best fighter? But then y'all even focusing on the main thing. Like, first up, y'all making a TV show, which obviously y'all need person for being on a TV show. Yes, you look good, you dress good, and you might fight a little bit. But when you take out all of that, what else do you have? Because I'm sure if there was a poll, the only person to go to Wampak next season is pretty much Summer. Because no say to Jazz, I like you a little bit when it compared when you put you and Summer together. Y'all kind of remind me like a toxic lesbian full one, but I like them together. But other than that, if you take Summer out of it, like what do you have, Jazz? You pretty and all. You look good, girl. But like without her, like what would you give? And you're funny with Summer, but like what else do you have? But maybe I might see later on, considering that this is like 22 episode on this season, so we might see her personality come out. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well, thank you for calling in. I hope you have a happy holiday. We'll see you
Of
next week.
course. Bye.
All right. ZM. Have we
Hi.
talked to ZM before? Is this a
No,
new
this is my
caller?
first time here. This is my first time.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. I have been waiting to come on here, but every time the timing doesn't work. But now I'm here.
Oh,
So
shit.
let's talk about it.
Hey, talk about it.
They got to throw this whole season away. It's just I'm so disappointed. Like I really was looking forward to this season and new girls. They were gonna do their thing, but it's just like everyone is being directed to do certain things. And like for example, like I already know Emma was told by the producers to do what she did with Scotty. Nobody could tell me otherwise. Even with Lex could fight. I'm not taking that away from her, but her personality, she's boring. I'm sorry to tell you, like there's nothing to her besides fighting. And that beef with her and Ivory, like what they're gonna do in the next episode, putting their names, that fight was manipulated. Like it was already set up. It wasn't organic. And it's just like at this point, if you're not gonna have any storylines, like I enjoyed more watching that show that the Zeus came out with modeling people like with the smile. I don't know if you guys watched it. Like they help
Yeah.
people change.
Movie by then.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching that more than I did Baddies because at this point, like it's fine. I get it, it's a fighting show, but like, where's the dialogue? Where's the storyline? Everything is all over the place. Like when Summer was talking to Jazz, like you could just tell she was so not serious about it. Like it was just literally they just literally told her, "Okay, Summer, say this," and Jazz, I guess you guys talk about making up, but they still didn't make up because by the end of the episode, someone was calling her out in the end. It's all confusing. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying.
No, I'm following.
Yeah, and Biggie, like I'm just done with her. After yesterday's episode, I was still trying to give that girl a chance, but first of all, you're bullying Jaden for like trying to show your power over her because you can't do that with the other girls. You can't do that with Natalie. Like they have you feeling like you always have to try to fit in. Why don't you just be your own person? And stop trying to be like under Natalie all the time. It's becoming like this girl, like how you still have not found yourself yet already. It's been like seasons. Even Scotty has been able to find some sort of like strength throughout the after all these seasons, and you still are here playing the victim card, still trying to fit in with everyone else. Like you you obviously just need to like just leave the show. Anna, I don't know what's going on. Anna was on the like Anna, she's just a manipulator. Like I don't like her. I'm sorry. I feel like she tries to do I'm sorry. I know you like her, Legend. I know. But I'm sorry. Like listen, one thing about her, she does fight when she needs to fight, but and all that stuff. But like I didn't like how she was trying to tell Biggie that she needs to fight for her. Maybe there's more to the story, and she did say there was more to the story, but it's like, girl, y'all all have to stand on your own in the end of the day. Why do you need someone to have your back? Like this is why I miss Bad Girls Club, because even like even the girls that couldn't fight will still get in there no matter what. Like if whether someone had their back or not. Like remember Jada when
Yep.
Jada everything, I think season
Crooked
11
mouth.
12.
It was 12.
yeah, 12. Like she stood on her own and she couldn't fight for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these girls in Bad Girls Club stood on their own. And baddies, why is it that always someone gotta have someone's back? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just ranting all
Mm-hmm.
around in general, but with
You
the
good.
episode,
You speaking
yeah,
facts.
yeah, but with the episode by itself, they showed their asses this episode. Like Summer, I was really liking Summer, but she just like trying to fit in with like trying to get into Rolly's beef with Slim, and I think they fight soon too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
because Summer, I
Say,
think,
to
mhm,
answer one of your questions about like
yeah,
why is it different for baddies and BGC, BGC is only one season, so they only get to know people for those one seasons.
mm-hmm,
But on certain seasons, you do see some girls stepping up for each other and having their backs. Like even on BGC 5, you saw Kat, Morgan, and Blondie fighting for each other or whatever when they were like
mm,
basically getting jumped by the other half of the house. But on baddies, like you have reoccurring characters, so of course they're going to build those relationships and stuff. Not saying
mm-hmm.
that it's right or wrong, but they have more closer bonds over the season, so of course they're going to be sticking up for people. And as far as Anna, I don't really see her as a manipulator, but um, and I don't see why people keep saying that she needs to go home because then their fave Nunu wouldn't be able to be brought back. So I mean, if y'all love Nunu so much, y'all
She
should stay
still
back.
need to go home.
We
Yeah,
can just
thank
sell
you.
both of those
Come
bitches.
back.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like with like I liked Anna the first season, but then as
I
time
didn't
went
like her
on,
first season.
no, I
I
liked her,
did not
but
like
I
her.
liked her the first season too.
I didn't like Anna. I didn't like Anna at first.
no, but
I
after a
liked her the
while she
first
got on
season,
my
then she
nerves.
lost me.
She
Yeah,
gained
Yeah,
on
I
me.
agree.
yeah, but like I feel like if you're gonna have new girls coming in and you're gonna have them just like suck up to the OGs and try to get in with the OGs, at this point just do Baddies Gone Wild and keep Baddies with the format of just bringing in the same cast and then adding in maybe like two or three new girls and not sending them home. Because you putting this threat on them that they're gonna go home, then they start creating fake beefs. Like, look,
That is
and
true.
before I get off, but like in the end of this episode, right? They're all already trying to fight to stay in the house. Really, like a lot of them were like, oh, certain persons should go home or whatever. They had no valid reason. These girls are all cool, but it's survival of the fittest, right? I have to find a way to keep staying. So it's becoming inauthentic. You're not letting them be themselves. And Natalie just wants it to be of, oh, the show of sucking up to Natalie. That's it. So you're ruining the show. She's literally ruining the show with that, and people are not liking the cast members because of that. And one thing for
Hmm.
Roly and the Biggie beef, Roly, you are so picky and choosy because you did not have that same energy with ET, and ET literally gave out your phone number.
That part.
And you didn't have
Hmm.
that same, yeah, you fought her, but you was ready to, make amends with her, and you had a friendship with Slim way longer than you did with ET. a closer bond than you did with ET. I get it. There were certain things that were said, and like I'm not a mother, but if someone talks about my kids, I want nothing to do with you. But at the end of the day, you still could have tried to make some amends with Slim. You don't have to be her friend, but you trying to keep on this beef, it just seems like you need a storyline and you're trying to keep this going on for as long
Yep.
as you can because you have nothing else going for you on the show at this point. And that's kind of whack to me. Like, I'm sorry, that's super whack. Why don't you start beef with the other girls in the house?
Exactly.
She's so picky and choosy. But anyways,
The
that's
crazy
all.
part. Oh no,
Mhm.
you good.
No, what were you gonna say, movie
I
babe?
was gonna say, like, the crazy part is I don't even like. I hate that Betty's has this connotation of being a fighting show. I hate that. I actually think that Rolly, if she would have kept on the trajectory that she was, because now she wants to be the OG that's staying with the new girls. Like, I feel
Mhm.
like that could have been her role, but instead we just got to do like what you said. All this, okay, let's bring this person in for this person in for this person. It's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, they
Now
kind
it's,
of ruined
now
that.
it's too overproduced.
Way too overproduced. So, but yeah, that's all I have to say. Let's see what they got next week. But Grant, I love watching your videos, Movie Bay, you two, and Legend. I started watching yours too, and you guys do amazing reviews. And y'all keep it real as always. All
Shout out
right.
to you.
Yeah, say shout out
Shout
to
out to
y'all.
you.
And happy
Call
holidays
back.
and Merry Christmas. I
Yeah,
will.
summer guys, almost
You
Christmas.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, but hold on.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Y'all keep saying that Anna is funny and y'all
Here
want
we
her to be
go.
just like Summer, but Summer be ducking face too. Summer ain't fought Ivory again. She didn't even fight Tinka when Tinka smacked her in her face and snatched her wig off. So if y'all go say this about Anna, then y'all need to be saying about Summer. They're literally the same variants of each other. That's why I like both of them and I don't have
Some
an
people
issue.
have said about Summer though.
But
Some
not a
people
lot of
have said about Summer.
they're not doing Summer the way that they do Anna. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they just met Summer. We've
But
seen
just
Anna for
okay,
3 seasons now.
this man Summer don't mean that you can't hold Summer accountable.
They have though. It's just not as
They
loud as
barely
Anna
have.
because
They barely have.
we've watched 2
You know
seasons
that.
now.
And you know that.
I mean, I've seen but that's when it just started though. Because like, yeah, you can say the Tinkerbella thing, and then I've
But
seen people say it
why
because
when
when
they got
Ivory
right when they did it with
got
Anna,
her
when
wig,
they started, it didn't take them an episode or two. They started right then and there. That episode.
but people still doing it. It's just
Well,
not as loud right now because it's only 2 instances.
When did Summer
They
duck the
talking
fade?
about the
Summer
after
ducked
the
the
fact
fade
when she
twice. Summer ducked the fade twice.
From she already saw Ivory, and then after that, they don't
they talking
have
about
like
when
Ivory when she was trying to jump in with Emma and she didn't swing on Ivory.
yeah, that's what they're talking about. That one when she pulled her wig and she didn't even fight her back. But
She didn't fight
regardless, it's just those 2 instances. That's why it's not as loud right
just
now.
those 2 instances. Okay.
Got about 3 or 4, but we'll see how Summer is the rest of the season.
So y'all, they keep bringing up the Kiva and what situation? The Kiva situation with Anna. Is that the fade that she ducked? Is that the main fade that y'all keep saying?
That one, she was ducking it with Nunu in the
She didn't
season.
duck it with Nunu. She fought Nunu. So get that out the equation.
In the season, she was ducking it. I spent
Okay,
the
but
whole
if she
season
ended up
talking
fighting
about
her,
it.
then she ain't duck it. She got her.
But she was still ducking it in the
But
season.
she
That's
got
the
her.
point.
well,
Okay,
she
She fought her at the
ducking
reunion
Dolly.
because she had no choice.
did she fight
And
her?
I was about to say,
At the end of the day, did she fight her?
at the reunion, when she had
Okay,
no choice
cool.
but
So
to.
we done with that. Now move it on to the next person. You said,
But she still was ducking her the
whatever.
whole season. That's why people was on her. I was one of them. Me and Movie Bay was on her that whole season
But I'm
because of
saying y'all not holding Summer to the same standard.
we just
I
said that
tell
she
you this,
ducking
Eddie.
those 2 phase.
I tell you this: if Summer comes back next season and she starts ducking certain fades, then she will be Anna, because Anna. I said this before too. When you duck certain fades, sometimes it's being smart. Like the picky choosy, I call it being smart sometimes. Now, obviously, like if Tink would have smacked me in the face, I don't care. Big, tall, smaller, broad, baby, we going at it because don't put your hand in me. You know what I'm saying? But like
Every time.
like kind of like when Dolly approached Anna, like, so what's up? Nothing up.
I'm
gotta,
just saying people
you
are
gotta
biased and they're not admitting their bias, and that's just okay.
I
They
feel like
just
because
like
Anna
Anna.
has been ducking certain fades since she's been introduced.
But I'm
So
saying
that's
if
why I said
Anna
Summer
was
comes
to
back
sit there
next
and get
season doing
smacked,
it
they would have been on her head, and you know that.
because she has a history of ducking fades. That's why
And
it's the history.
Summer is developing a history of that
It's the
too.
resume. It's the resume.
All right, let's get back to the calls.
I was Animal Cars. Okay.
No, I was just letting us finish that out.
Hello, can you hear me?
Another new one? Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear
can you
you.
hear me? Okay, yes, I'm new. I've been a recap queen watching y'all, but I feel like I'm caught up. I don't watch Baddies at all, but I feel like I know enough. I will say with Slim, for you to be going into the lines of the auditions, and then for you to come onto the show looking casket ready, I can't do it. I'd have been on her wig, makeup laid, nails out for her, and then even in the confessionals too. Just like the little bit that I seen, I wasn't feeling it. But I'm more so watched Joseline's Cabaret. And with this episode, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of had me cracking up because Movie Bay, you were right. There were some parts that was real, like it was way too long with like the photo shoot and stuff. Jocelyn looked real good, but that part it was too stretched out. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, like Legend, when it has the song, I like the way I was jamming with that, so I wasn't complaining. I was like, hey, I could damn well like, I wanted to be on the beach with Jocelyn right there. You feel me? But what I was gonna say, oh, Raven, I'm so happy Rose finally got her in the mouth because she's talking way too much, especially too when I think it was Neek and Danny and they were going back and forth, and here go Raven, why not today? Why not right now? I'm like, see, she's such an instigator. Like, let them fight
And
when
that
they
would
want
have
to
been
fight.
unprofessional. Y'all
That's
talk
what,
about
and
me being
then
unprofessional.
and they keep screaming that, especially with Danny. Danny talking about unprofessional. Girl, you look unprofessional. The wig of crime scenes that she had this entire season, I can't do it. Especially that little orange matted wig that she had on. I'm so happy she finally cut it and got it together because I can't do it. But what else happened? Oh yeah, the ending. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for the next episode because I was cracking up when everybody else is over there like beating their chest and stuff, and here go Drea over there all by herself. That had me cracking
With
up. I
that,
cannot wait for that. I cannot wait.
she looked disheveled.
She,
Like Nick gave her the business.
I don't blame Neek though because for me to open up to you like this, and even Neek, she was when Jocelyn asked, "Oh, who do you think should win the money?" And for y'all to sit here and feel as though Neek is a hater, but then Neek literally said, "Drea, I want you to win. Like you're like one of the people or Rose." And then for you to come around, like she's just I don't like Dre at all. She's real pick me, Jocelyn's lap dog. I can't do people like that. But
Me either.
I can't. But even too, with the pool scene at the end, Jocelyn, how she was looking at all of them, like Jocelyn's such a freak. I can't do it. She's too much. Cause she just
I'm
over there
right.
just mesmerized by like
Looking like a
Jocelyn.
pimp.
Just a pimp and all the hoes swimming around. Like, I can't. And then with Danny, what is it? I ain't gonna lie, Grant, because I do watch your recaps. And when you always be saying like, oh, like when I look at Danny or Dre, I don't get the sex appeal. When they had her up on the screen in the pool, I was crazy. I was like, ooh, like I don't want to watch this. I don't want to, like I
It
can't.
looked
Like
like
I
you're
don't know
watching
why.
kids.
That's what it felt like, and I can't do it. And it's just, but
I feel inappropriate. Why? I feel like I'm watching a little girl
that's
when the
what I'm
two of them are on
saying.
the screen naked.
I can't do it. But what else happened? Cause this episode it was really dragged out. I mean, how the photo shoot, how the photos came out of Jocelyn looked real cute, real good.
I gotta go see
Um, those it's on her Instagram. They came out really really nice.
Oh, for real?
What else? I can't think of what else happened this episode. It was really too much. Oh, them talking about the alcohol with Neek. I'm getting tired of it. Like, if the girl want to sip a little something, shake a little ass, have fun, party, why shame somebody on that? Like, because the fact that, yeah, I'm drinking, but I'm still getting every single step that y'all hoes is missing. And I'm in the front, too. So it's like, I don't really know. But, I don't know what happened. Baddies, I seen a little bit, and I wish y'all, my bad.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, like with y'all recaps, I seen a little bit. Rolly, she is messed up because for Rolly to feel as though she a new person, like y'all did say, she showed her colors because yeah, babe, you making like a new body or something like that, but it's still the same fat. You still the same Rolly from One More Chance, same bitch, like nothing changed. So I really don't care, and that's all. So thank you guys for having me. I'm gonna
Thank
keep
you for
watching.
calling in.
Of course, of course.
Have a good holiday.
Oh yeah, happy holidays. Yep.
Thank you. And then yeah, these are some good pictures. Look at Joseline. I don't know if y'all saw him yet. She look good. See, that's a good picture for the. Ooh. Yeah, Joseline look good. Shout out to Joseline.
Is that the last person?
We got 3 more back here.
Oh, she was good.
Melissa.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, I like her. Hey, girl.
Yeah,
Hello.
Melissa got the note.
I do have my notes.
Mr.
I'm trying to make it quick. I'm just gonna throw something really quickly for Joseline Cabaret. I'm excited to see Raven break. I'm excited to see Rose break Raven jaw. I've been waiting for it since Raven thinks she can't be touched and she's scared. Like, oh my god, no, girl, you got mouth, you got to get touched too. Okay. I also noticed that Ocean and all of them, they had their gym shoes on at the table because they was ready to fight, and I love to see it. Raven had on heels because she thought she couldn't get touched, but you did, and I love to see it. All right, now moving on to Baddies. I think people watch this show just because they love to see how trash it is. Because every season we say throw the season away, but we've been saying it for 3 seasons now out of 5. So is it throw the season away or throw the show away? Because 3 out of 5. Okay. I literally hate the cast because everybody's fake, but it's all made up. So I'm not taking nobody serious. I don't like nobody since they all fake. Since everything's for show, I'm not invested no more in that way. Now, I hate Tinkerbella. I don't like the fact that she feels so comfortable, like, oh, I think they should go. Baby girl, you knew, shut up. Okay. Also, ain't no way she 25. Ain't no way.
I can't believe that either.
Yes. She look like she
I can't believe that either.
That is a hard 25, baby. You look like everything you've gone through. Okay.
Exactly.
Who is 25?
Tinkerbella is 25. Yeah.
Right.
Allegedly. Like she
That's some hard living.
Allegedly.
I thought that all the cast members were old, but really they all just do real drugs because it's catching up to them because they look like they Natalie age. Okay.
Right. Now, she about to be 40 on Thursday.
Exactly. Ugh. So
she definitely look like she a good 35, 38.
Exactly. She looked like 45. 38 is the minimum.
This is 39.
Period.
Exactly. 29.
Okay.
Youthful.
And she look double.
I don't like nothing I've been through. She looks like everything she's been through.
Exactly. Drugs and everything. Now, unpopular opinion, I love that Ivory took it to Emma. I love to see it. I thought it was funny. And because I wanted to see who was going to say something about it. And
I was just saying she was being Ivory. I don't think she really cares, but she's just being objective. She just wanted to see what you just said. See if somebody probably was on challenge her.
And Dolly and Summer was quiet like the church mouse they are when they want to be, but they was talking with everybody else. But when Ivory said it, quiet. Now, did y'all peep how serious Summer was when she told Rolly, that's my wig, that's my wig. She is a wig stealer. She was so serious about taking Slim wig. And it's already been going around that she's been borrowing people wig. Like, look, you go back and look at her face. She really was going to take Slim wig. So Summer is plumber. That bitch is a bum. So I think that is hilarious. Rose cannot fight at all. She did beat her. She did because she was big. She don't got no hands. She got no technique. And so for her to be like, I've been in the gym. No, girl, you've been on the table. And it shows because you got to go every round. It shows. But like, okay. I low-key understand why Rolly is mad at Slim because she knew her son personally and had a relationship, and after knowing somebody too personally, oh, sorry.
No,
You
keep
good?
going.
Okay,
Keep
after,
going.
Go ahead. Crunching on that ice, G.
after knowing somebody's son personally and then saying fuck them, it's like it's up forever for me. However, I don't play with the dead and tell somebody that says F your dead daddy. But I will if I wanted to die behind what I say. Like if I'm saying that, that means I want you dead. But you can't be. I will. I will say that. That's if I want you dead. But I wouldn't play with the dead unless it's that serious. But Rolly hate
Right.
herself, so you can't expect her to show love to nobody. She hate herself. Like it's just never. She can't be real. I love seeing Big Back Biggie in her outfits. I love seeing all her big backness out with pride. She looked cute. I loved it. Don't like her though, but I love her fit. I don't like her
Yeah, she
at
be
all, but she's
serving.
dressed. Okay. Let's see. Partially Pretty P is my favorite. I love her. Like she's doing it for me this season.
She's funny.
She is partially pretty. Like that wig, she looked kind of cute. She's just like a grandma a little bit in the mouth. But
Partially pretty.
she is. And then yes, Jasmine disappointed me. You should have popped her in the mouth when Ivory called you out, like, yeah, I low key want you to go home. Like, I would have got the pop of it. Lex is boring, and Jayla confessionals is always funny to me. So that's all
And she looked good in her confessionals.
every
That
time.
little professor suit she got, she look good.
Actually, pretty.
And Ivory mad, but like, come on now, the rest of y'all confessionals not funny. She got to do something for the show since it's all made up. Why y'all mad if it's all a joke? Like y'all all liars. Let her have fun.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Let her pop her little stuff in
Okay.
the confessional. She having fun. Y'all all fake, clearly. And also,
That's Ivory.
based upon the previews, Pretty P was hanging in there more than what she should have for Dolly. That's all I'ma say.
Yep.
She gonna say it's, she
Yep.
gonna burn her hand.
It's my
That's why
hand.
she was tweaking out. That's why she was tweaking out. Because she probably got her ass whooped. I ain't
And
gonna
if
say she got her ass whooped, but she probably got beat.
she got more beat, she got punched in the face clearly. And if Pretty P wasn't so short, she would have been able to get with her. But she's short. You can't really do nothing when people got long arm and reach. I mean, unless you're a better fighter, but clearly she's not. So
I do want Pretty P though. I do want her to find happiness. I feel like she is so something in her spirit is she's very angry. I don't know.
angry.
Something about it is just like all my life I had to fight. That's
And I
what
love
it
it because
I just want her to find happiness by the end of the season. I really do. I want her to be in a state where she is really just enjoying the baddie experience, where she don't have to fight every day and every turn.
But if
I want that for her.
girls, I want to fight them every day too because they all fake. I would definitely want to fight Tinkerbella because the way she act, I don't know. I would want to fight them too. Like, and I am with Legend. I do like Anna. As boring as she is this season because everybody is lame, we need more people who is authentic drama. Like I feel like she bring authentic drama versus obviously she did orchestrate the Dolly stuff, but it's because when you bring thirsty girls on the season, that's what's gonna happen.
Awesome.
See, I
Well,
love this.
thank you calling in, Melissa.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I love
Melissa.
Bye, you guys. Happy holidays.
Happy
Bye,
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
Happy go cooking with Melissa. Cooking with Melissa.
We got two more, and we done.
She got a YouTube channel?
2 more. Zoe, we got a bunch of new callers this week.
y'all.
What's
I
up?
love your profile pic. It's cute.
Oh, thank you. Y'all be playing in my
Oh,
ear
yeah.
for hours when I'm at work. I just love hearing y'all talk, y'all opinions.
That means we be on here too long. She said hours. What?
No, it's because I be watching 4 or 5 videos back to back.
I'll just play with you.
Hey,
Thank
you real for
boo.
that.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this real cute, short, and sweet because at this point I'm hate watching Baddies. I don't have a lot to say about it. After Caribbean, I was like, I'm kind of over it.
But let's get on Joseline's Cabaret because I'm really liking this season. I'm liking the people this season. Every time I watch these recent episodes, I'm like, damn, I wish Lex was there. Like Lexi, she was so bad to me. Like she was gorgeous. And I really feel like that was some hating ass shit that Danny and Andrea and Joseline did that got her booted off. That was real haterish of her.
Yep.
But for this episode, Danny just did y'all peep that when Danny was popping her shit with Neek, Hennessy was sitting next to her trying to fix her wig.
No.
Like,
You speaking of wigs, baby. Let me get
yeah, like how you gonna be trying to talk about her and your shit all crooked, your track showing? Like, I just thought that was funny to me.
I gotta go rewatch that.
I just thought that was so hilarious. But yeah, Oceans, I never really liked her. The first few episodes, I was kind of like, she okay, because she did have some hands. Like she did kind of get ices on the bus just a little bit. But she's like a clock, a broken clock that's right twice a day. It's all about the delivery. If y'all OGs was on some like, oh, we're just trying to help you, you should do this, you should do that, it just come off real haterish. It don't seem like you're trying to help. It's like you're literally attacking her every chance you get. Literally every chance you get.
Yep.
But yeah, Joseline, she looked amazing in that photo shoot. I love the pictures. This is one of my favorite looks I've seen from her this season. A lot of people didn't like that look that she did when she went to her beauty launch, but I liked it. I thought it was a look with the
It was a
bang and the
rinse.
bob and the eyebrows. I loved
I like
it.
the eyebrows.
I loved it. What else happened that episode? Yeah, it's just been a lot of Rod and Neek's dick. Like, can y'all chill?
Are you excited about next week, the brawl at the dinner?
Oh, I
The
am.
last supper?
I'm so glad Raven got snatched up by her 27 piece. I'm so glad. I wanted her to
She got off guard.
no, because ever since she after that episode where she was like playing house mom, after that I really started to not really like her. Like that one episode when she was gathering up all the girls, I was like, okay, that's cute. But everything after that, I was like, you weird. I don't know. Ugh.
And it's crazy because she started off the season so likable.
Exactly.
And then halfway through the season, she just started being Raven.
It's that Neek energy. She felt threatened. She feels like Raven feels like she's just so high up on Joseline's list. And it's like, you may
Let me
not
pause
be
you real
home,
quick.
girl.
Did you watch their live? Because her and Neek was on live earlier today. And
No, I missed that. I was at work
Darrell
all day.
Darrell, well, I'm going to fill you in. Darrell from Bad Boys was on there with him. And he was asking them essentially would they eat each other out and stuff. And she said that she would. So it all makes sense. Like, because we know Hennessy got a taste of Neek. Raven clearly wanted a taste of Neek. So that's why they all got this passion towards her, because they want her. Like I said, they jealous of her, but they want her at the end of the day.
Yeah, because they know like the talents that she possessed. Like she's just walking in, like she's just that. She's that. And I understand like it's a competition. You want to get your competition out, but like if you want to get your competition out, hit that stage. Like dance better, look better. Like don't be trying to hate on her because that's only gonna boost her. We always gonna want to root for the underdog.
Yep.
But yes, I'm so excited to see Rose. If I had to pick a winner, it would be either Rose or Neek. I wasn't really feeling Rose at first because I really did feel like she was on some like, you know, like when Elise had first got into the house and everybody was bullying her, and then when the new girls came in, she started bullying them with them too. That's what it was giving. I was like, I don't know about that. But okay, for baddies, I'm gonna make this real quick. I heard that beat. If I had to pick somebody to go home, it would only be two people in mind. Emma, of course, I just feel like she would be the obvious answer because she's just not bringing nothing. Even when she do be fighting, it just don't be giving, oh, she getting in there. It's like she don't be getting beat up, but it's not really like, you know, it was okay to watch, I guess. And y'all may not like this. Y'all not gonna like this. I don't want to see Tink on my screen no more.
We agree with that.
Bye.
Get her out of here.
Send her home.
Get her up out of here.
No, because it's like it's like you're not an OG just because you've been on multiple seasons. You weren't there from the beginning. You
Period.
don't
That's
have
number
no
one.
stain. I feel like she got so big headed, especially when she like attacked Summer and all that. I was like, that was so unnecessary. That was so extra. Everybody was
That's
drunk
number
that
two.
night. You know that girl did not say that. It was just too much. It was too much.
Too much. She be doing too much.
Agreed.
She has been doing way too much.
Yes, and
since last season, I never liked Tinka since her first season. I always disliked her. I don't know why everybody used to think she was so funny when she would be so dramatic doing everything. Like,
yeah, she would be a little over the
It was them
top.
auditions. Yeah, the
Yeah,
auditions was funny.
yeah, she was a little over the top, but I did start to like. She grew on me a little bit because she was real. Like even with the whole Meatball situation, she was being real. Because I do feel like Meatball was on some hater ass shit for real, for real.
It was.
Yeah. Honorable mention.
Honestly,
I don't
probably
know.
the people I like. I'll probably get into it with Anna and Summer. I don't know.
I don't know about Dolly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because if everybody want to throw that bully word around and Jayla's a bully, and Dolly is a bully. She be dragging it. Especially because she know that she can beat these girls up. It's like you're doing too much. It's just a little bit too much for me. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. But yeah,
Yes,
this season,
yeah.
I got my fingers crossed for this season. Depending on how this reunion look, this might be my last baddie season. I don't know.
I'm doing it for the money.
This reunion
I'm
seems
doing
like
it for the
it's about to be
YouTube
all
money.
out war.
Right, but all the fights and stuff and all the beef, it just seemed manufactured. It's not like it just don't seem real. It'd be like little stuff. Like even with Pretty P and Diamond, it's like you want to fight her because she looked at you wrong. Like, can we be real?
Like childish.
Yeah, like it's just I don't know. It don't hit the same for me. But love you guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Love you.
I will be tuning
Merry Christmas to
in.
you.
Absolutely.
Call us back.
I will.
Bye. We got all the newbies up in here today.
Yes, he can definitely get the fuck ASAP.
All right, Tokyo, Tony. Yes, we can. You the last one.
How you guys doing? I love y'all. I watch y'all every time you post.
Shout out to
Grant,
you.
not to make you feel comfortable. But anyway, I'm just talking about age because I know you don't have much time. But
yeah, do you got headphones?
I'm gonna say, yeah, I got headphones.
Take your headphones out. Take your headphones out so that way we can hear you. Cause that's what my AirPods do sometimes. They make me sound like I'm under the water.
Okay, say something now.
Okay, now do it.
Jalen.
Say something.
Great. Say something.
You still here?
I'm sorry, y'all. My connection is terrible.
Okay. You sound better.
Okay, sorry. But I'm I like
it's fucking you up now.
I love her. One thing that I can say.
It's beating your ass now. It's beating you up now.
Hold on. Wait, it's tearing you up like it do Movie Bay.
It's beating that ass.
What you talking about? I ain't glitched out once.
It's tearing you up like it's Movie Bay. Giving me robot.
No, it's like Grant when he in his room or wherever he be in.
Yeah. It be beat my ass too. Cause my Wi-Fi box is all the way over there.
It be tearing Grant up sometimes. And he be
Shit, I'm trying to hold see if he come back. I'm gonna give 2 minutes.
Okay,
well,
we can answer that question. We can answer that question when they said if y'all was on the show, who do y'all think y'all would get into it with?
Well, I'm a man. I'm not fighting women, but if I was a woman,
like
if I was a woman,
just live in the fantasy.
If we were on,
who would I get into it on this show, on this season?
Yeah.
I would get into it with Ivory because I don't like that bully shit.
I could see that.
The top dog, I'm always the one that's gonna challenge the top dog, especially if you on that bully shit.
You should go on Bad Boys.
And then Biggie, obviously. I'd have been worse than Akbar. I'd have been making her stand on her shit. Movie, but they love the hair. That's Whitney Houston.
Thank
Junior.
y'all.
You and his eyes.
If I was
love
on
Ice.
the season, I would probably get into it with everybody. I feel like everybody at the reunion would want to beat my ass because I would be in the confession of whooping
That
their
mouth
ass.
is lethal.
Because I'll be in the same predicament. But also, I feel
Legend
like
y'all both got lethal
I got a
mouths.
slick ass mouth, but also I got a slick ass mouth in confessionals and in person. Like I feel like they gonna want to fight me in person after a while because I'm gonna be speaking my mind and saying how I feel, and I got a slick ass mouth, so they definitely gonna end up wanting to fight me. I feel like I'm gonna probably get into it with Rolly. I feel like I'll definitely get into it with Natalie because I don't like that messy shit. And I'm gonna call her out and be like, "Bitch, you're being messy."
I love Nat.
I don't give a fuck if you. Okay. Well, then me and Movie Bay gonna have to run that. Because
I guess so.
Because me and my crew go jump Movie Bay crew when we get on the season.
Here's my crew: me, Jayla, Nat.
Oh, y'all getting tore up.
That might be it.
I
feel like if I had to live with these people, I really think everybody want to whip my ass, but Tinker, like, don't come in here being all loud like that. Hey, everybody, and shut the fuck up. Go out and start over, bitch. No, don't be coming in here doing all that. That's one. It really depends on Rolly. It depends. It depends on her. I don't know. I'm like,
I feel like I'm gonna either love Summer and Anna or I'm gonna hate them in person.
I probably would not like Anna, but definitely because the type of person I am, I don't like the loud people. Like in high school, the girls that come in 8 o'clock in the morning doing all that hooping and hollering and yelling.
Yes, I agree.
You wouldn't like.
No, I agree.
That's like my typical clash of personality, the loud.
You wouldn't like Summer then too.
I don't know, cause Summer funny though.
She is entertaining. Yeah, she's actually really entertaining.
But she literally act like the people that you just described that you don't like.
But she funny.
But now, Summer's funny.
Doing all that yelling, like, shut up. Why are you yelling? Aren't you glad to see me? No, bitch. Leave. Please. We don't want to see you.
I feel like after a while, I feel like
you
gonna end up getting tired of her.
Who, Summer?
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get tired of Summer and Anna. You gonna be like, both of you bitches need to shut up.
Yeah,
I really would have to see it because Summer, like, I know how to deal with Summer though. She one of the girls where you gotta ignore her because if you give her an inch, she gonna take them out. I'm not going to give you an inch. I'm just gonna sit back and laugh at your jokes because that's what you are to me, a joke.
Because Summer, the difference between Summer and Anna is Summer is a troll. That's what she's trying to do. Anna just be really talking that shit. Anna, there's a difference between the two of them. Both of them are similar, but you could tell Summer does it just strictly to troll. Anna, when she has a reason, she gonna pick that reason and she gonna do it to the point where you want to fight her.
Yeah, me and Anna would definitely probably spitbox for sure.
Y'all probably do what?
Spitbox, like go back and forth, like.
Oh, go back and forth.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that'll be funny. And then me and Anna to say you're gonna have to beat up you, Natalie, and
Jaylamina.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in there with Jayla and be like, yeah, close the hand.
I feel like Jayla, honestly, like, I don't know her in person. I don't in real life, but I feel like out of all the women that's on this show, I feel like she is my type of bitch.
I definitely think that too. I definitely think I'll get along with her more. I feel like she's very mature and easy to talk to. I definitely think I would get along.
That's why I want her off the show. I'm at the point now where I don't want her after this season. I don't want her to come back on the show. Somebody asked me because I say to my recap that I feel like a lot of the OGs don't need to be on the show anymore. I feel like we should have all new girls. And they kind of was talking about J-Lo, how she's needed on the show because, like, the conversation that she had with Slim. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but I feel like she's too good for the show. Like, she's fully – I don't even want to say she outgrew the show because I feel like she was still too good for it when she got on South. But on South, they weren't on here trying to do too much, per se. It was natural. So when she fought Rolly, that was natural. But now these girls is on here wanting to fight her because she's pretty. Like, let's just keep it real. Let's call a spade a spade. That's why they want to fight her. and then they want to fight her because she came into Caribbean undefeated. She hadn't been beaten on TV, so they want to be like, "Oh, I want to be the one to beat you now." And now they picking with her for no reason. Well, I don't want to say for no reason because we don't know what the reason is later on.
For who?
But they picking at her because they know that a lot of people don't like her, Jayla.
Oh,
And they picking at her because, and they don't want to admit it, but I'm gonna say it because that's what it is. She's pretty. The bitches that have an issue with her, apart from Lex and Dolly, are ugly. And I'm talking about Ivory, and I'm talking about Tinkerbell,
I
especially
feel like I would
Tinkerbell.
get along with Dolly in person. I don't know. I feel like me and Dolly would get along real well. We'll be listening to that music. We'll be having a good old
That
time.
music, I know.
I feel like me and Dolly would definitely get along in person. I just don't like her like on this show. But I feel like in person, me and Dolly would definitely get along. She would be like somebody who I would hang around.
I could see that. How old is she? I feel like she
was aged.
She's
She looked like she's 27. 27.
Oh.
She got to be around 28, 29.
Because I could see her as like you know how y'all got friends for everything. She would definitely be that friend.
32, somebody
loud
said.
and loud and
I can see that.
ratchet. So that would be that friend in that case.
Yeah, I feel like I would get along with Dolly, to be honest. Although I don't really like her this season. I feel like me and her will vibe out really well. And I would have told her and Anna, don't do that shit. I'd be like, don't do that dumb shit. Y'all fake arguing. And I would have told Dolly, go fight Tinker, because I don't like Tinker. And I would have been on Dolly's side when it came. I'd be like, Dolly, go fight Tinker right now. Whoop her ass.
She better fight her at the reunion now that you know that she threw that liquor in your face.
She already knew. She knew right after the episode thing, because when her and Pretty P, when her and Summer walked into the house, she literally said it.
But now that you really know for real, because you can see it now,
but she already knew.
You need to go fight her.
She already
I know
knew.
she already knew, but you got to watch it too. This time you got to watch it. You got to see it.
Oh,
for
please,
real.
Flat screen. If she fights
Nigga,
Tinker
it's the
now,
same thing. Still fight
it's not the same thing. If she fights Tinker now, it's
yeah,
because
it is.
fans told her to fight Tinker. It wasn't because she really.
You know, you should fight her because she still threw the drink in your face. You got a reason.
Really had an issue. She would have never wasted her energy on fighting Pretty P. She would have waited till Tinker came into that house and fought Tinker.
Regardless, she needs to fight her at that reunion. If you want to fight everybody else, fight her.
But I'm saying
she did something to you.
She looked stupid.
Exactly. They hate her because she's pretty. I will go down saying that.
Who hate who because she's pretty?
All right, y'all. Most of them girls will be hating on Jayla. They don't want to admit it. That's why. And it's funny because they always in it. Because I had a lady in my comments. I'm calling her a lady, but she a coon. She was in the comments mad because I had said about the Puerto Rican stuff. How with Lex talking about the Latinas, she's not white because she's Latina, yada yada yada. And she was black too. In the comments talking about bald headed Jayla, don't do this and don't do that. I'm like, and I clicked on her page and I'm looking at her. I'm like,
and baby Jayla is bald.
I'm
like,
and Jayla,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all act like she can't grow hair.
She pulls off the bald look
like,
so good.
And she ain't bald. It's fucking hair on her head.
And regardless, when you can walk around with, and if you can walk around as a woman, if you can walk around with a short haircut and still look good, that's because you're pretty.
That's how you know you bad.
Now look at Halle Berry, like those types. Like, come on.
Nia Long, Jada Pinkett.
Now that's a bad woman right there, Nia
Long. Before and
I
after.
would definitely be the one kicking Rolly's knees in. I would not care. I would not like.
I wish Slim would have tried to catch her foot when she kicked her.
I'll be like, DTB is funny. I'll get along with her.
Diamond, I definitely would get along with because Diamond is funny. Diamond is funny. All right, y'all ready to wrap it? 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I'm done.
Make sure y'all thumbs up all 3 videos if you have not already. It's 109 of y'all in here right now, so let's try and get 109 likes. Subscribe if you're new to any of the 3 of us, because we'll be back next Monday, which is the last live of 2024 for us. And yeah, check out all the content that we have. Movie Babe is out on break, so she's been dropping content. Go check her out. I don't put your business on Front Street, but go check her out. Which means
yeah,
y'all need to be in her
I'm
comments
dropping a
saying, "Movie
video
babe, crank out the
today.
content."
G be telling all the
Love you
business.
too, Mom. Know me.
Plan on dropping a
And
video
Legend
every
got free
day.
time too. Y'all be on Legend. Tell Legend to get more content besides Baddies.
Yeah,
How do
tell
I
him to
got?
start doing that
How
Natus
do I?
TV. He
How do
watch
I
it
got free time?
anyways.
How do I got free time?
But shout out to Legend though, y'all. Legend, you got what? 3 videos back to back that are like 1,000 view videos too.
Or close
If I
to it.
remember correctly. Look at
Yeah,
you. Look at you.
yeah. Thank you,
But
everybody.
yeah, shout out and go subscribe to Movie Bay. Movie Bay is like what you what under 10 from 3K?
Something like that.
Not something like that.
Go get Movie Bay to 3K subs. But we'll see y'all during the week. We'll see y'all in January Flowers live tomorrow. Go check out Jan. And we'll see y'all later.
Definitely go be
Peace.
there. Say hi to Gordon. Hey, Gordon.
Gordon.
Ooh.